What is going on, everybody? Welcome. Today we are having our first King of Popcorn movie night, and we're going to be screening Rush Hour 2 with a dear friend of my father and our family, Chris Tucker. We wanted to open up the property, do something a little bit different than Thriller Nights, have the property open during the day. We're just so grateful that everybody could be here to be a part of this. Wanted to remind you that all of your donations go 100% into our programs. For 2023, we just finished up our third and final program of the year, which was Smile. Going into 2024, we're looking to continue our programs, expanding on them, as well as offering new opportunities, initiatives, and hopefully some more programs. Thank you guys so much for your love, support, and continued support. It means the world to me, and more importantly, it means the world to our families.
Hello, everybody.
Hey, hi.
I am here with some awesome guests for this King of Popcorn movie night event live recap. So I'm just going to introduce everybody. I'm Tori, Invincible Jacksons. We also have Jennifer Jackson here.
Hello.
You want to tell me your YouTube name?
I am Jennifer Jackson. That's the YouTube name.
All right. I am Jennifer Jackson. We also have Sweetboom. Jessica or Jess, sorry. I always say Jessica now. And then we also have Rocky's World 777.
Hey.
Rocky. And we have MJFANGIRL from MJFANGIRL TV.
Hi.
And my other half, Gadget Trish from I Love the Jackson Family. So recently, this past weekend, we got to experience the Hill Los Angeles Foundation King of Popcorn charity event. And it was a movie night at the Havenhurst Jackson property. And it was really, really, really exciting to be able to be there. And like, for some of us, it was our first time there. So it's like a whole like new experience for us. But to get things started, I just wanted to ask everybody, go one by one, like, how did you find out about this event? What was your initial thought? And, you know, what did you think of it? So I'm going to start with Jess.
Guys, I know some of you guys. Can you guys hear me?
Yes.
Yeah.
Okay, I'm sorry, my headphones are doing something weird. So you guys have seen me on Station Head. So this is the first time I think you guys have actually seen me, unless you follow me on TikTok. But I saw the event on Hill Los Angeles, and then yeah, because I followed the Hill Los Angeles page, and what I thought about the event, it was really good. It was really good. I didn't know what to expect, and I didn't put any expectations on it. But it was very well planned out. It was very good. I really enjoyed myself. Um, I don't want to say too much until we get into it, so I'll just keep it there until we get further.
All right. And Jennifer, what did you think of this initially? Like, how did you find out about it?
So I found out through the newsletter that they sent on the email, and I just couldn't believe what was happening. Like after Vegas, this came up, and I'm like, oh my goodness, I have to go because it was my first time going, so I think it was the right opportunity for me to go, and it was a fantastic event. Like, can't wait till the next one.
And Gadget, what about you?
It was like 2:00 in the morning. I got the Hill Los Angeles King of Popcorn thing. I was supposed to go to Disney. I said Mickey Mouse will be there forever. I bought that ticket that night.
All right. MJFANGIRL?
Yes, I actually found out also through the newsletter, I'm pretty sure. And then like the next day they did like the whole I think they did like an announcement that they were gonna make an announcement, and then it showed up. And so that's how I found out as well.
Oh, you know what? I wasn't paying attention. I completely had missed that post. It was the one where they were showing the property and they were like, September 15th or something like that, because that's when we got the announcement. And it completely went over my head. I was like, oh my goodness. So,
Well,
Rocky, to get started, Rocky did not go. She didn't go to the event, but in the beginning, I know this. She was like really excited about it and like sharing her thoughts and stuff when Gadget Trish was going live and talking about it initially. And I wanted to have her on here because I still feel like she has some really really vital ideas and thoughts. So, what was your like initial idea or thought about this event when you first heard about it? Like, how did you first hear about it?
Well, I first heard about it when they made the announcement on the Instagram Hill LA story, and I pretty much freaked out. So I was like, and this is basically coming from Vegas, so from August to whenever the announcement came about, and oh my God, I was like, oh my God, this is a cool idea. I don't know if it came up on a previous live where we talked about the events for the Heal LA, but I was shocked, unfortunately I couldn't make it. So, but I do have a couple of suggestions if they have more events coming in for the next year. So,
All right, I'm excited to hear that. We'll definitely get into that in a bit, but really, really quickly before I go for it, I am hearing some feedback from someone's mic, and I don't know if that's just like the audio coming through someone's headphone into the microphone or something, but I do hear like an echo. I can hear myself.
let me shut my mic off to see.
Test, test, test. I can still hear it.
Oh man.
Test. Is it me?
Wait, let me see something. I can hear
Oh, I think it
it might
stopped.
be
Oh, I don't hear it anymore. Oh yeah.
okay. Um
Oh, there it
all
goes
right.
again.
Oh dang. Wait, Trish, can you try muting real quick? Uh
Oh
let's see.
yeah.
Test, test. Oh, okay. I think it is your microphone, Trish. Um so for me, I think oh gosh. So I found out the same way like Trish found out about it, the newsletter. Like I just happened to I don't remember when I did it, but I remember signing up for the newsletter and like basically I just get this email at like 1 in the morning and I'm like, what? And I was up and then immediately I was like, they're doing something because it seemed like all was just chill, like the Vegas event was gonna be the last thing, and then boom. And I was like, wait, I was not prepared. Y'all know how much I spent on Ubers in Vegas and food. So yeah, I was like, oh,
No,
I
it
don't
was
know, but
it was like it came out of the blue, and whenever it happens, whenever they post something like this, like an event, I just like, oh my God, what am I gonna do? What am I gonna wear? It's like it gets me excited, but unfortunately, this one it was just so last minute. I couldn't prepare for it properly.
yeah, we'll get into that.
Yeah.
I think like we'll be able to share our thoughts and stuff, like what we like to see next time and everything. But I think this event was like really cool because I was like, it really sounds like I was like, I remember someone giving this idea out, and I couldn't remember if it was like during the brunch. And
Oh.
we were getting asked those questions, but then I remembered it was somebody on Twitter, and I'm during this, I'm gonna find her name. I think her name is like Irish Princess on Twitter. She gave Hill LA this movie night event, and I
Oh,
think
I
it
see.
was wonderful how they went and went ahead and got an idea from a fan, because that really just shows that they're making these events geared towards us, like what we're interested in. Um, so I thought that was just super cool. Now, moving on to the next thing, did you guys have like any predictions? And you don't have to say if they came true yet, but did you have any predictions or maybe things like, oh, it'll be cool if they had this? What were they if you did?
I had predictions and they all did not come true. Not one.
Wait, tell us. Now I'm interested.
Yeah.
Okay. Remember, I was like, I would like a steel popcorn bucket.
Okay, yeah.
We got a paper popcorn bucket. I wanted, honestly, I thought Chris Tucker was going to be there.
Oh,
I
yeah.
was surprised about that. I was hoping to get someone like Dante there as well. I knew there wasn't going to be, I wasn't expecting any Jacksons, but I was hoping to get Dante. I don't know why. Maybe because it's so hard to get a Thriller night because it's hiding. What was the other thing? I feel like it was something else. I just can't remember it right now. But I was wrong on all my predictions.
Oh, I was trying not to go into like. Let me tell you, Trish is like my. She'll tell me something, and I'm like mental note, like giving all this advice to me. She always says, "Don't set any expectations," and I'm like, okay. While I would like for these things to happen, I'm not gonna try and set any expectations. I'm going in there with an open mind, because this was the first time they ever did this event, and. I was like, I don't know what to expect. It's the first time, you know, they may do this again. They may switch up stuff then. So all that to say, I still had things like, oh, I would like to see like merch wise, as well as the popcorn bucket. It would have been cool because if they like, what was it? Like had commemorative like movie posters, like made it look like a movie poster. Like if they use this King of Popcorn logo. And it would have been cool if there was like a commemorative like movie ticket, like shiny or something, like kind of like the golden ticket from
like the Willy Wonka. Yeah.
yeah.
That'd be cool. That'd be fun.
Oh, Teresa said I threw my popcorn bucket away because I did.
Oh no.
It would have been also cool if, like these stickers, if they would have had like a stack to give away.
I wish I would have kept my popcorn bucket. I didn't even think to keep anything. Like,
I kept mine.
I'm picking myself.
Well, that was was there one I kept? Yeah, I did. I did end up initially keeping that one. Yeah, I think next time I'm gonna try and keep more stuff. I actually did keep a lot, which I'll show later. But
wait. I have a question. Did you guys throw yours away?
No, I kept the ones I ate.
I did.
I'm going to show you where I put mine in the office. Let me see if I can just switch this real quick. Hold on. So, how do you? Since I'm on the iPad, might as well take advantage of it.
Yeah.
Let me just switch it for something real quick. Camera. You think I would be a pro because I did this at Thriller night. So in my office, I put my Michael Jackson dolls inside the bucket, and then like the cookies from. Hey, where's the cookie?
Oh, that's cute.
That's cute.
Oh, I love that.
Okay, there's a Thriller night cookie in here, and then the Ola Ray, and then the other cookies weren't here, but I took it out to show for this live.
That's cool.
So that's what I did with the bucket.
Oh wow! I wish I would have gotten more cookies.
Oh my God! Now y'all see in my dirty office, Lord.
That was a great idea to do that like that. I wish that I would have kept that, but the popcorn bucket is like such a good idea for them because people buy that at Disney and like carry that around. But we gotta have free refills though too. If that's never mind. It was free. So
oh my God, it was so cool about the unlimited candy and the popcorn.
Yeah,
I'm surprised I didn't get sick. I kept eating cotton candy like a crackhead. Not the crackhead eat. Oh, disregard that whole thing. I'm sorry. Where did that come from?
Jess, did your cotton candy make it?
So there's one more downstairs on the kitchen counter, and it literally is like it's shriveled. It's like compressed.
Yeah.
And I was like, I asked my mom, I was like, "Are you gonna eat this?" She's like, "Yeah, I'm gonna eat it." But some of them made it, some of them didn't. But
Mine is like that too.
Sorry.
We did bring home a cotton candy, and I had no idea that like cotton candy gets like that. Like it loses its air and it becomes like
Yep.
nothing.
I didn't know
thought
that
you had
either. Like the minute I took it out that plastic to put it back in my suitcase, when I came home, it was like cotton candy, crack candy. I was like, what the hell, crack candy? I still ate it.
Oh my goodness.
It was like flat. It's like
It
flat.
was very flat, but it was still good.
So before I move forward, I did want to say that there were a lot of questions about this event, and like I think some people may have like missed the announcements and stuff about this event. So it's like what was in place of Thriller Night. So they she's showing the cotton. You still have it?
I still have it.
That looks like
Oh my
Nova.
God. Yeah, that's how mine
Look at
looks.
the sticker. Oh, this is the Michael that took a ride with us.
Haha, that's so cool.
That's cute. I like that.
So yeah, this was supposed to be in place of Thriller Nights because they were supposed to film back in October, but you know, with the actor strike, the writer strike, that just pushed things back. So they ended up doing this, and basically like they had a ticket that you could buy, and it was cheaper than Thriller Night, but it was like $777 before I think it was like fees or something, or like card fees that they had to do, and it ended up coming to be $800.31. So I mean, it's still an investment, but it's not as expensive as Thriller Night. So if you are looking for like something cheaper, this out of the two, this will be the one. But yeah, I would just recommend sign up for the newsletter, following Hill LA on social media, so that you can stay on top of it. Of course, we're gonna try and do our best to report on it if anything comes up. Gadget Trish does her lives talking about these events on her channel, I Love the Jackson Family. So just be on the lookout. I say have a fund ready, just in case, because you never know some announcements. And
so here's my question: do you think the 777 was too much? Was it too much? Should have been more, or should have been less? And that's a question to everybody who went or didn't go.
I don't think it was too much, because I saw how much the prices were for Thriller Nights, and it is significantly cheaper. I think because they're trying, like they have an organization. Like I know I've worked with organizations and still do, and that money does help. So it is pricey, but the things that they're doing with the money, it's I think it was reasonably priced, especially for what you were going. Like you're going on a property where there's history, literally. So I mean, this is bigger. It's bigger than history. So I think it was reasonably priced. I can't talk today.
Yeah, and I think the setup that they had was more of like a luxury movie experience, you know, like even with the chairs and the blankets and like the heat lamps. Like it wasn't like you just went out there with like your folded beach chair and just, you know what I mean? Like, and the food and everything. Like they really did provide kind of like a luxury experience stepping into the property, which I think is really important too. Because yeah, it has like that magic of Havenhurst, and then you have all the like really nice amenities that they provide.
Yeah, I agree.
I agree.
I do have my opinion on it, and I do agree with Sweetboom and MJFANGIRL. Awesome points, but for the price, trust me, I do believe, it's way better. It's more reasonable than Thriller Night. But for those who are traveling from outside of the Los Angeles area, it's a little less convenient in a way, in my opinion. With the airfare and the hotel fare, and if it was a significantly a little less than 800, then I would definitely think they could do something
No, that
reasonable
is
for.
true. Like my airfare from New York City to Cali was $750, which was unheard of. And I booked that flight maybe at the end of September. Again, unheard of. I don't know why it was so high. And I think that was a factor why a lot of people weren't there that usually were there. Like I noticed, like even the regulars were not there. Like Wendy wasn't there, Carl O'Reilly wasn't there. Who else? Renee, Ryan. I don't know
Renee,
Yeah.
Ryan,
what the
yeah.
factors were, but those are the people you see all the time. So I was like, dang.
And it's a little difficult, but right now we're dealing with some financial crisis, like inflation and things like that. And it's definitely for a good cause, but it's also reality of what everyone is facing, you know. But that's my opinion.
Yeah, and also
Yeah.
the timing right around the holidays and stuff. I
Yeah.
know that was
Yeah.
a big concern. Like when I first had looked into it, I was like, man, that's 10 days before Christmas. So,
Yeah.
but yeah, I mean, when it's comparing to Thriller Nights, I mean, it's almost 50% less, right?
Yeah. Yeah.
So for the same
Definitely.
amount of time, but the difference is you know, you miss that element of like Thriller and Halloween and the costume and the DJ. That part it was missing for sure. Like that part I really look forward to with Thriller Night is like the party aspect. And like
Oh yeah.
They
getting
had
glam.
the DJ,
Okay.
but I have to see if I can find this clip. I can't play it now because all my stuff is jumbled. But does anybody remember at one point they were playing Michael Jackson in one part of the property, and they were playing like West Coast music, like you know stuff you do the crip walk to? I didn't know if I should crip walk or moonwalk at one point. I was like, should I crip or moonwalk? So it was like, wait, what? So I was like, for at least a good song or two, it was like really confusing. I was like, what's going on? Because I was like, dun, 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 and I'm like, I was like, what do I do?
Yo, I was watching my footage back and I could hear I think Snoop Dogg and then Michael's music playing at the same time. I said,
I was like,
wait.
I didn't even realize that. And that's another thing. Like I think now that we have a good idea of like what these events are like, because you know, I went into this like not really knowing anything. Kind of like the first time I went to Thriller Nights, I was like, okay, what to expect? Like, is there an agenda? Like, I didn't know like what the order of affairs would be. But now it's kind of like, okay, going into it, I'm gonna know like where to go and like what to film. Like that's
Right.
yeah, I didn't feel really confident even with the vlog that I got because I was like too busy taking in everything to like make a video that made sense too.
I
if I
personally
had
feel
like
like I missed out a
a
lot.
dream, first of all, I took close to no pictures. I took one with Prince, one with Mike from German in Venice, and that was it. So I was again overwhelmed, and I just was like, oh my god, I'm here in the daytime. Oh my god, oh my god, oh my god.
Yeah.
And the
I did.
time went fast, and most of us got there half an hour to an hour late because of the whole parking thing. So it was like, so we lost some of that sunlight. So I was
Yeah.
like, let me just get in there.
So I do have a question. I don't know, Tori, if you was going to ask this, but for all of you guys that attended, how did you guys feel about going on the property during the day? For
Oh,
those who've been to Thriller
it
Night.
was amazing.
I'm gonna actually get into that.
Okay.
So because they have some questions about the house in the comments. So
Okay.
I had some different topics that we were gonna go over. I'm actually glad you talked about the price because while we're on the topic of that, I'm gonna go into like we're gonna talk about everything that this price included, everything we got to experience with this price. So first thing being the decoration. This was one of the first things that we saw when we first walked in. And I immediately noticed, like, when we were driving past the house trying to find parking, I was like, oh my God, it's red, black, and white. There's Michael's colors. Like, oh my God, they're Michael's
Yep.
colors. So I was like super excited. And then, of course, we had this sign. I love this this design. Shout out to Nate. I'm Captain EO for designing this. And this huge like backdrop poster thing I love that. And then the lights around it was great. It kind of gave that like movie theater feel with the marquee board or the sign. And then also
love.
This is where we watched the movie. Like this was
that's so cute.
You know what I love? Those little tables. Oh my God,
that was
brilliant. I threw my iPad there to like air the live, but we were also putting our snacks there.
That was cool.
It's the details.
Yeah. That was really nice. I was grateful for that table, even though like I laid on the floor, or not the floor, the ground. I laid on the ground,
and then you leaned on
it like leaned on the beanbag. Yeah. What did y'all think about the decoration? Were you like satisfied with it? Was there something that you wanted to see more of, or something you want to see like next time from the decoration?
I actually, go ahead.
Go ahead.
I think that it was to me, because this is my first time, because I hadn't seen Thriller Nights. I've seen pictures and stuff. I do like that it wasn't too much, because we were able to see the house. And like I remember German in Venice was saying, he was like, all the stuff from Thriller Nights wasn't there, so he was able to match the pictures really good. So we were able to take pictures, on the fountain and then next to the house and stuff like that. It wasn't too much, but it was just enough for the celebration or for the event. And it wasn't too much as far as like we were able to get good pictures of the house just being the house versus there being too much decoration. So I think the decorations that they had were pretty good.
I was surprised they decorated as much as they did. I was like, oh, that's cool. It was giving me like how MJFANGIRL would say, a luxury movie experience. It was really cool. And I got some tea for y'all from Prince himself. I said, oh, Prince, this looks really, really, really cool. And he goes, I'm not going to take any credit. John has a lot to do with this. So shout out to John Mudos and the team that he got together, because it really felt like Thriller Night in terms of the details, the Mexican food, which is a Michael Jackson reference. The candy made me think of Neverland. It was just like, it felt like a fan threw it. And I'm like, it was really cool. The popcorn station, and they had the little popcorn bucket, with Michael on it. Everything just felt really cool.
It was good.
I liked it. Like I was saying, like I felt like it was well thought out. Like even this pastry car, I don't know if that was, I think it was from them, because they had somebody come and I'm gonna shout out the girl who made the desserts and everything. Like I even thought the way that they had that on there was just nice. I like that cart that they had on there. But hello everyone. Sorry I can't get to the comments. There's just a lot to cover, but I appreciate y'all for being here.
Hey, I just realized that cart is not the cart that Janet Jackson took a picture near, or something similar to it.
Oh,
it
wait.
Was the popcorn.
It was a popcorn cart.
Oh, it's really cute.
It was that one German in Venice showed. Oh my goodness, where was it? It was by the side where I think they had the merch table at. I think that's where it was. I might be wrong. But that's what I'm thinking. Were the beanbags comfortable? Y'all can answer that, because I just laid on it.
it was comfortable, but it's like, here comes my bougie sport behind. There's a luxury beanbag that's like $300 that gamers use. It's not as comfortable than that, but it's still comfortable. Makes any sense.
I was gonna say they also had chairs, like little couch situations, which if you see my vlog, that's what I sat on in the back, because I didn't realize the movie was starting, and then it was starting, and I was like, oh, okay, this is my seat, I guess.
Actually, that was a good idea, because remember I had that condition earlier this year. Now, if I had that condition with my bones, I would have to sit on the couch, because I wasn't able to do so I'm glad they had the couches. Plus, it was good for a couple snuggle. you know.
Oh
So I was just
yeah.
like, it's good for people with conditions, or if they're having, if they're aging and they're having issues getting up. That was smart. They had the couches. Very, very smart. Because I was like, yeah, I could do a beanbag, but I remember maybe a few months ago I couldn't. So I was just like, smart. It's the details. It's the details.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, I was wondering what those couches were for because I remember I went to go take a picture near one and they had like VIP ropes. And I was like, oh, maybe this isn't for us. Maybe this is for like the organizers. But then I remember there was one part they started moving the couches and I was like, oh. And I didn't put two and two together until I was like, oh, those are the couches we're supposed to sit on. I was like, that was a really nice touch. So the next thing I wanted to cover was the food and the snacks. That was one of my most favorite parts. First of all,
Yay.
can we get into this? Like, I don't know if it was intentional that they decided to do Mexican food because Michael loved Mexican food, or if it was just something that they had, or it just was like, oh, this would be a
M-
great idea to have.
it was known that Michael did like enchiladas.
Mhm.
There was a specific chef during, I think, Bad Era, where after studio production, Michael would just basically eat enchiladas, I believe. So he was into Mexican food, yeah.
Wow, like I don't know. I don't know if that was just like a coincidence or what, but that was really
Yeah.
really nice. And I just love the fact that they cooked it in front of you. Like, what did y'all think about it? Like, did y'all get to eat the food? Because I know sometimes I can get like
I regret not eating.
Y'all
still
didn't see
regret
my
it.
vlog, but I had like everyone was giving me this look like I know this girl did not take all this food in one shot. Yes, I did. Yes, I did. And what I liked about it was so filling. I don't know if you noticed, I never went back for food again. My stomach was full. If you could make me full, that was smart. Because you had the beans, you had for my case, the mushrooms. My only issue was, and it's only because Taco Bell messed up my taste buds, I prefer flour tortillas, but I understand why they went with corn first. That's more authentic. And two, it's gluten-free. So it's addressing the gluten-free people. Next time I'm going. I don't know where the money's coming from, but I probably will do a bowl. Oh, that was my issue. I think the salad thing had like it looked like it had something milky in it. So I didn't touch. If it had like just lettuce, then I would have did a bowl like I do at Chipotle's. But I give the food a 10 out of a 10. It was really good.
Wait, why did I think of that? I'm always picking stuff. I think they had like ranch mixed it or tossed into it.
Yeah, no,
Ooh,
please don't do
yum.
that.
That sounds so good. Guys, sorry to interrupt, but I gotta go. Thank you for letting me join the live. I will be
Okay.
tuning in. I gotta go and get ready for tomorrow and dinner and stuff. But yeah, I love
Aw.
this, and I want to join again.
Wait, one quick question.
Yeah.
This is a controversial question though. Between Thriller Night and King of Popcorn, was it better, equally good, or what's the answer for you? Because
I will say, my thumbnail. Thanks. I will say that Thriller Night. Okay, so I went to Thriller Nights 2 years in a row. My first experience at Thriller Nights was in 2021, and I think that was my favorite because that was my first time ever on the property. So I don't know if anything ever can match up to that. But I actually enjoyed this King of Popcorn night a little better than the last Thriller Nights. And even though I love Thriller Nights, it was very chaotic. It was a lot of people, and I was trying to film, and it was a lot going on. So that would be my answer to that. And I would recommend this event to anyone that wants something a little bit more low key, someone maybe that doesn't want like that element of like party. It's like it's a party. It's got like a full bar, music, and all that. And if you want something more chill and just to take in the fact that you're in the Jacksons' home, you want to take pictures and stuff, definitely go to King of Popcorn. So that would be my take.
Awesome.
Really good.
Thank you for your feedback.
All right.
Make sure y'all check out her vlog. Is a wonderful vlog. If you're not subscribed to her, make sure you do. She has wonderful, wonderful content. But on that note, I'm going to let you go.
Yes.
Thank you for joining us.
Have a good night, ladies. See you guys soon.
Bye. Bye, honey.
Bye.
Bye.
All right. What was the next? I think there was like more food that I wanted to show. The desserts. So this was made by Bree Sweets, and I thought that it was so cool that they got a young. She looks like she could be like early 20s, like a young person that looks like they're around my age, have this opportunity to do this for this event, and she did a really good job. Like if you can look and see, she had like cookies. I still have some of the stuff here. I got a cake pop, but I have not ate it yet. And I don't know if it's still good. But
I'm assuming that the desserts were not vegan, I'm assuming.
Probably. It didn't say. Did I get her business card? I think I got her business card somewhere.
I don't know. Yeah, judging by the way the cookie, it could be like butter and milk. Mm-hmm. Did anyone of you taste it?
No, I haven't. Mm-hmm. You saying the cake pop was good?
I wish I would have gotten more too, like eat some and then kept some. This is the business card.
Teresa said the cake pops were good though.
Cake pops. Ooh.
Oh, let me see. Oh, why is it? Oh, do you have like green screen on or something?
There you see it there?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Thank you for supporting small business. Okay.
Oh, it went blurry. Oh yeah. Oh, I see it. The supporting clothes. Okay.
It's you have the name Tori, right? Bree Sweets, yeah.
Mm-hmm.
But it doesn't say if it's vegan or vegan friendly or not.
It's rare there's vegan desserts. I can count on one hand in 7 years that I saw a vegan dessert at a place. Very rare. Very rare. MJFANGIRL's wedding had a vegan cake, but she's dairy free. That's why that went down like that. Wow. It's very rare.
Yeah. I only ate a cupcake, and it was a chocolate cupcake. First cupcake I got, it dropped because I was carrying so many snacks. I sound fat right now.
I wish we would have gotten our goodie bags earlier just to carry all the snacks and all the stuff in there.
Yeah,
we needed something to like carry our stuff with, because we were like holding the cotton candy, the popcorn, or drink. That part was kind of like I don't know.
I think because there was a small amount of us compared to Thriller Night, there was so many leftovers. When it was Thriller Night, the mofos took the cookies in like 1 minute. It was so chaotic with the cookies at Thriller Night. So I noticed, like, I don't know if you guys saw our live recap. I made a shorter videos yesterday, and at the very end, there were still cookies at the very end. If that was Thriller Night, those cookies would have been gone literally the first 5 minutes. Literally. I was just like, and the tape, what Rocky will tell you, was way longer than that wagon. So I was like, really?
I'll know for next time.
King of Popcorn, y'all were very civilized people.
Next time I'm gonna take a couple then.
I gotta be smart, but I have to do that next time as well, because I went in and I looked at the cookies. I said, I'll come back, and then boom, I come back, it's gone. So yeah.
Oh, they said Renee got the cookie.
Hey, the cookie. That's the first person I thought about. I was like, Renee.
Oh, that's what happened. Okay.
Sorry, my Delaware sister, but you know.
I'll bring my own bag. Stash.
I regret not making a Mexican bowl, because remember when John said, "Hey guys, if you guys are hungry, you want to use the bathroom, blah blah blah." That's when I just should have got a bowl and just took that sucker back to the hotel, because I can't say there was a lot of food left, but it was enough to like say, "Hey, let me get another bowl to take back to the hotel or something."
I would be like, "Y'all got some Tupperware in the kitchen?"
I'm serious with that one. I'm gonna have to book that with Tupperware, guys. We're just
the Dollar Tree.
You put these New Yorkers in New Jersey and ATL. Get these girls out of here.
Yes.
So I regret not eating, but I had PTSD from the brunch.
Oh,
I ate prior. from the Vegas brunch.
Oh yeah. Oh yeah.
I
Yeah.
had PTSD from
Yeah.
that. So I ate prior. I regret not eating, but now I know because they had drinks. They had like sodas, they had waters, and the food looked good. So I'll give
Wait,
it a shot for next time.
did they have juice or any type of juice there?
They
Oh,
had inside the what was that, the den of the Jackson's house? They had a bar and we were able to get
Oh yeah.
water, soda, stuff like that.
Oh, okay.
I don't think they had juice. I think they had sodas and
A lot
water.
of sodas
Oh.
and water.
Okay. Oh.
Like no chocolate chip cookies. It could have been, or they might have been trying to have just like, I don't know. That's a good question. I don't know if that was up to the discretion of the baker or if Hillale had ordered certain things. That's a good question because chocolate chip cookies are good. I don't know.
Yeah.
Maybe
I don't remember chocolate chip cookies at Thriller Night though. I don't remember that.
No, not at all.
It
None.
was like cookies like that. Those sugar
Yeah.
cookies.
Sugar cookies.
I feel like maybe the sugar cookies, since they're like a plain canvas, might be easy for them to have a design on there. That might be what it is. The next thing, I had to highlight this because literally the way I will say this prediction did come true because we were saying Tabasco sauce and the spray butter, and like I kid y'all not, 3 days before the event, Hillalay's admin was on Twitter like, help y'all fast, just reaching out to the fans. What kind of hot sauce did Michael put on his popcorn? Everybody's like Tabasco.
Really?
And they're like,
yeah.
That's so cool.
I sent in a screenshot of the book, the part of the book that says Tabasco sauce and spray butter.
Remember the time?
Can we give a shout out to the spray butter and the popcorn being vegan? Because there's two different. I can't believe there's butter. There's two versions of that spray. One's vegan and one's not. You have to look for the one that says dairy free. I looked in the back, dairy free. Shout out to
There you go.
Wow.
Now, what would y'all rate from 1 to 5 stars? What would y'all rate the this snack combination?
Oh, I loved it.
From 1 to what?
5. It's from 1 to 5 stars. Yeah. I
talking
rated
about
5 as well.
The popcorn?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, it was
with
a 5.
The spray butter and hot sauce?
I feel like hot sauce belongs on popcorn. If you haven't tried it, you need to try it.
You should try it.
If you don't like spicy food, and I don't, just put a little bit of it and shake it so you have pops of spice.
Mm-hmm.
My dad's been
What?
I might have to grab it, but sorry. Continue. I'm sorry.
Oh my god.
Somebody's about to say something.
So I give it a 4. I don't like spicy food. You know, but consider I don't like spicy food. I actually like it, if that makes any sense. So I just put a little bit, shook it, put my spray butter on it. Now it's just like, oh my god, I'm eating spray butter.
I mean, how does that combo taste? Hot sauce with popcorn.
It's
never
really
done
good. It's really good. And I'm very picky. It was my first time trying it. I'm like, okay, Mike, let's see what you were on to. And it's actually pretty good, I have to say.
Yeah.
So,
nice.
I'll keep doing it for sure.
Mike, Jan, and LaToya, y'all did that. I don't know if that's a Gary thing or how y'all came up with that, but
right, because Janet did it in Poetic Justice when we had the Poetic watch party this year. And I'm like, oh snap, she got the hot sauce. I was like, what?
Mike probably said it's a country thing.
Is it Alabama, Arkansas, from Joe and Catherine's side? Like, where'd y'all get this from? I would love to ask out.
That'd be cool.
Because that's definitely not a New York thing. We would have never done that. New Yorkers like butter. And some of us like sweet popcorn, but I've never heard of this in my life.
Yeah.
Yeah. It's really good.
I like to dip my popcorn in the nachos cheese and then eat it like that.
Ooh,
okay. That sounds good.
So good.
My dad's been doing hot. Oh, go ahead.
No, you go ahead.
My dad's been doing hot sauce and popcorn since I was little. He's from Baltimore. So I don't know. I thought he was the only person
Cool.
that did that, and then I heard about other people doing it. I was like, I didn't know other people did that.
What? I mean, with my popcorn, where do I put? I oh, this feedback.
That's
Oh, okay.
Um,
Oh, yeah. I put mozzarella cheese in there. I'm just weird. I put,
ooh.
Whoa.
yeah, just shredded cheese. I don't know. Yeah.
I just want to
Um,
say thank you to John for giving us the spray butter and the hot sauce. We got some
That's
of us got to keep it. I was so thankful for that. I'm like, hey, a little
I keep
collective
opening
item for
my
us.
yeah, that's cool.
I keep
Mine's is
opening my
sealed.
fridge and I'm like, Mom, look, it's spray butter from Havenhurst from the Jackson's house. She's so sick of me. I'm like,
Did you get a
wow.
hot sauce?
No, because I thought they were all gone, but I got a spray butter. I have Louisiana hot sauce in the fridge, so I hope that'll do because I'm gonna have some.
I took
I don't
me
know
my
when, but
popcorn bucket. I got spray butter in the fridge from Havenhurst, and I got the hot sauce and it's sealed.
Yeah.
I don't know if I should open it or not, though. Mom is like, no, don't open it. Keep it. I'm like, but I want to use it. I don't know.
you know what? I remember watching this. Oh my goodness. It was this what is it called? Bake Squad on Netflix. And for one of the events that they had to make dessert for, they had like this dessert taco stand, and then they made the guy his own personal label hot sauce bottle.
Oh,
They did
wow.
that and had like King of
Yeah.
Popcorn and just had little ones that we could take home.
Oh,
Like little ones, I would love that. If they had like King of Popcorn label and then maybe like Hilalay information on the back of it, kind of like as something like that. That's exactly what I was thinking.
I thought they were gonna have that. I really thought
I
they did.
know, because me and Tori mentioned that about
Yeah.
we should have personal hot sauce with Michael's face on it or something.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But this is
Yeah.
the first one.
Yeah.
I
But
mean, I
I'm
know
thankful they had that.
Teresa was there, and Teresa also did Thriller Night. I really couldn't say nothing bad about it. Like the food was very filling.
Mhm.
The swag bag, which I'm sure we'll get to in the future.
Ooh,
It's just
yeah.
I couldn't say nothing bad about it. I mean, I
Right.
wish it was a little longer, just maybe by half an hour or something.
Yeah. That is one thing.
Yeah.
It needed to be longer. I mean, it didn't need to be longer, but I would appreciate it more time.
Mm.
And
Did
then
it, yeah. Oh, sorry. Oops.
sorry.
Yeah. I was gonna say, did it feel like it went fast?
Oh
Yes.
heck yeah!
Yes.
Way too fast.
Way faster than Thriller Night.
Wait.
Yeah.
Oh.
Way faster because we're watching a movie for like an hour and a half, and then John and Prince had a small presentation. Not presentation, but they had a small speech, no more than a minute or two. But it's just like, wait a minute. Now, of course, like we had entertainment at Thriller Night, but I don't think it was that long. It might have been an hour for Thriller Night. The movie was an hour. You know what I'm saying? Like if I'm thinking about like time, I feel like we need at least a 5-hour event.
Mm-hmm.
Cause I was like, wait a
Yeah.
minute, we're sitting down for at least an hour and a half.
Yeah.
Oh.
Oh wow.
Because I saw everybody walking in because German in Venice was like, I'm the first one here. I'm always early.
So funny. And he was like literally by himself. I said, oh wait. So that means we didn't miss that much time. Cause I'm sure you didn't realize like how late we were. We weren't that late. We were only a half an hour late because the issue with the parking. But now I feel better that we only missed 15 minutes as opposed to a half an hour. Does that make sense? It's like, okay, it wasn't even open. But they did let us stay an extra half an hour. They didn't kick us. Oh, they did kick us out eventually. But like, they kicked us out like maybe at 8 something.
Yeah.
That security was cold.
Right.
I saw it was like they was closing in on us. I'm like,
But
So wait, how?
Always, they
Oh yeah, go
always
ahead.
be kicking us out.
Yeah. Oh, go ahead. I don't know, Jennifer.
Oh yeah. With the times like you for us first timer, you walk in, you're like taking everything in. and then you're meeting up like people who you haven't seen for a while, and then you're trying to take pictures. So that takes like that's kind of time consuming, and then you want to take a property, but then it's time to try to get food and like find somewhere to sit and eat, and then it just felt like too short. Too short.
So how soon did the sun set?
That's
What-
another issue.
Ooh,
That
Too
was
soon. Wait till
really
y'all
issue.
see my presentation. We have to address if they're gonna do this again. That was a huge factor. The sun went down way too quick.
You know what
Mm.
it was? We're in winter time, so the sun is gonna set sooner than what it would in summer. So if they move this to the summertime or like spring after,
Oh, perfect.
yeah,
See,
it
but
would be better.
I liked it during the winter just because it felt like a holiday event. It just made me
Yeah.
earlier.
Mm.
I did like that it was
It
like a
did feel
holiday
like
event.
that.
They could just have it maybe early, like instead of 3, because they said the sun set at 4:15 or 4:30 or so. They should have it maybe at like, and I know they have to get people in and they have to set up. Well, not set up the whole thing because I'm pretty sure they probably did it the day before, but maybe let us in around like 2. One maybe a little too early, but like 2 o'clock.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I'll offer to help setting up. I don't mind.
Right.
Oh,
I
Right.
do
That's
not
what I'm gonna-
mind helping setting up.
back to this really quickly. Molly set this up by herself.
Oh, she's
Yeah,
so
I
cute.
heard that.
She's awesome.
Yeah.
Shout out to Molly. I saw her taking it down and everything. I was like, that's the one thing. Like everybody who works for Hill LA, they're just not standing around like, no, like this is my like they're working, they're cleaning, they're organizing, they're talking to people, networking, and all that. And I just appreciate everyone who helped with this event. Like everybody, even the guys who who had to do with us at the popcorn table, because I kept going up there and talking and everything. Like everyone was so nice. Everyone who was like working there, so I appreciate that.
Mm.
That is true because I remember me and Tori was doing a taste test. We're setting up the camera, and they were really nice about the whole thing. Then we had to walk off, and they didn't say nothing. They just let the camera just stay there. I was like, "Thank you for being nice."
Yeah, you're so nice. Oh, I gotta. Okay, let's get into the house. Or no, actually, we have the merch first. We have the merch.
Ooh, I can't
I
wait to
should have
see
put the
this.
house first. So we have the merchandise. Now, this is that's the only picture I have of the merch.
At least
But
you
once
got a
again,
picture. Shoot.
I screenshotted that for my vlog. I didn't get no
Tori's
pictures.
going back for the second King of Popcorn just to do pictures over.
That's a big part of it because I noticed that I didn't take a lot of pictures either. Like I didn't even get a picture in front of the sign. I had to take a screenshot of a video because I didn't get a picture in front. Yeah, there was like a lot of missed stuff.
No, y'all making me feel really good because I was like, oh my God, you spent all this money, you didn't even take pictures. It is what
I got a lot of pictures of like myself, places around the house, like around the house and stuff. But as far as like merch and stuff, the food, I had to screenshot videos. How'd y'all feel about the merch? This is what the merch came in, this tote bag. Like, did y'all look in it yet? I'm sure y'all did.
Yeah,
I sure did.
So
I'm actually wearing something I brought from it. This sweatshirt.
Oh, what you got?
I got the sweatshirt. I don't know if y'all can see it. Oh,
no, your camera's off.
My camera's not working. All right, we'll come back to that. I totally forgot. It's not working.
So, Tori, are we talking about the goodie bag or the merch that we purchased?
All of it.
Okay.
So, yeah, if you have it, feel free to pull it out and show it.
Okay. So, purchased items is I purchased the hat. Oh, this blur thing.
Oh, that's what's up. How much was the hat?
That was nice.
30, 40, I think.
Okay.
Yeah.
And then I purchased a hoodie that I have on, and
that hoodie is life, right?
Yeah, I
like
wore it at
that.
the airport. Yeah, I love it. And I'm a hat person, so I definitely had to get my hat.
Mhm.
And then that's for the purchase items, because the shirt they were selling it, but we did get that in the goodie bag. So the shirt. Oh, the blur. There we go. I love the design, and I love that it's on a black shirt that you like. It makes it pop
Yeah,
out more.
Yeah.
I do like the black on color. I love it. Yeah, it
Yeah.
was good.
And then let's see. Oh, the goodie bag has the same logo.
Everything.
I love
That was
it.
nice.
Mhm.
And then what else? Oh, and then it was this tote bag from Thriller Night.
Mm-hmm.
The blur. Can I take the blur off?
Yeah.
How do I go about that? Hold on, let's see.
Oh, it was you know the setting where you have to go to the background? Like you can that.
There we go. So from Thriller Night, GD Jackson Foundation, here Los Angeles.
Oh,
so
was
we
that
got
included? Was that included with the Heal LA bag?
Mm-hmm.
yes.
Oh, interesting. Okay.
It's Thriller Night book.
Ooh, like that. I like that.
I did have one because I got one in Vegas from someone else. But yeah. But it's pretty
Okay,
cool.
cool.
And then I think everybody got like a different shirt. But oh, the
Yeah.
water bottle.
Let me see your shirt. Which one did you get?
I love the water bottle. I love it. It was a great
Yeah, the water
touch.
bottle's nice. Yeah, that's good.
Yeah.
That's nice.
And then this is my shirt, which I'm excited
That's the shirt I got.
because I love this logo. I absolutely love the
Oh.
logo. I mean,
So
this
you know
one's
what's
great
cool about
too.
the shirt? So I got that one as well. It says LMU. So this must have been when they started up Hill LA at the college.
Yeah.
Oh wow.
And I think
Ah.
that's it for the swag.
That's pretty cool. I like the swag this year. That was cool.
It was really cool.
Yeah.
Really good.
I
I
was
like
like, oh
the
wow, we get 2 bags. Oh yeah.
Yeah.
I thought it was nice that they allowed us to purchase the additional merch because this I do remember hearing that they don't necessarily ask you at like Thriller Night, they don't ask you what size shirt you wear so that you can have it in your good bet. You just kind of get like a random size and hope that it fits you. So I went ahead and bought a shirt that I knew was going to be my size, and then I ended up with a smaller size shirt in the bag. So I'm hoping that maybe like next time or at the next event, they'll have like when they're handing out the bags, maybe they'll have like a table where you can tell them your size and then they can just add it to the bag for you or just put it in your hand and give you the bag as well.
Or
Because
probably when you
no, you can go ahead.
probably when you sign up, you can give you like your size shirt, your size or whatever.
Mhm.
When you sign up, you can they have your name and your address and stuff, and you just say like what size you wear.
That's a good idea because
Yeah.
They can just put like a sticker or like Jennifer, Tori, Gadget. I mean, I'm
Yeah.
just saying that way with the sizes. Some of us got small, and yeah, we'll have to stretch it out a bit.
oh Lord, I'm far from a small.
Small. I'll be
Yeah,
stretching
like
out.
I think it would be a good idea if maybe they had the bags pre-made with your name, and then all you got to do is like maybe show your ID again or like tell them your name or something, and then they're like, "Oh, this for you, this for you, this for
Oh
you," and
my
then just
god.
like,
Yeah, that'd be cool. Yeah.
Especially at a smaller event. I know Thriller Night that probably can't happen, but for a smaller event like this, and maybe I got lucky. I
Mhm.
think my T-shirt was a large, so it's fine.
You got really lucky. But I'm not complaining because I did end up buying the correct size, so it worked out.
Oh,
It
the
was
only feedback about the merch, I wish they had like an Apple Pay, Google Pay kind of option because
Yeah.
I didn't have my personal credit card on me and I didn't want to put my business one in there because it's like a whole different thing going on with that. So I end up having to reach out to MJ Fangirl to it was a long story how I got the sweatshirt, but I would have bought way more merch if I had credit card power. For me to have gotten this sweatshirt, I had to use cash and give it to her, and I'm like, I probably would have
Oh,
spent probably double or even triple the money if I had my own credit card power because my credit card has a financing option. But if
Hmm.
I have to use like a PayPal or something, that's my real money. So I kind of wish they had like Apple Pay option or you still have to scan that stuff, but once you get onto that website, I could use my Apple Pay or my Google Pay or whatever's on there. That was my only feedback for merchandise. I'm like, oh man. And then they wouldn't take cash, remember?
Yeah.
They would not take cash. I had cash.
oh,
Yeah.
interesting.
Hmm.
Especially, we found out, I mean, of course, you can assume that the funds from this additional merch bot does go to the foundation. So I feel like, if there are more payment options, it'll be more opportunities for people to buy and more money, helping out the foundation and stuff. So maybe in the future they can try and take cash or have different ways to pay or something, or even offer this like online, like sell it on the website.
Or I could bring a credit card, prepaid credit cards, so I don't have to put my credit card number in it. But at least I know, like, I have to find a way to bypass that thing.
Hmm.
Because I'm like, I wouldn't want to put a business card into that because that's a whole
I
Yeah.
Mm.
business.
did like that they had the shirt as an exclusive for the event though. Like if you said it online, just something exclusive for the event for those who went to the event. I did like that personally.
Also, it's not going to go on their website.
Uh, I'm not sure. I don't
Oh, I
know, but
hope
I did like how it
so.
was exclusive first for the
Got you.
people who went.
Because I know, like, the first Thriller night, if you donated $175, that's how you got the goodie bag last year. If just in case you wanted an extra one, the Thriller night that just passed, that wasn't an option. Nothing went online for sale. Nothing.
Hmm.
So I'm just
Well, I
gonna
mean,
throw it
hey.
out there because Shelly wants to buy some merch and she's hoping it goes on the website.
Oh,
She wants the tote bag. She wants the T-shirt. She
Mhm.
was like, she said, I should have contacted you. And I was like, oh my God. Something told me to hit her up. And I'm like, okay, so I suck for that.
Well, hopefully there's like maybe even at the next one they may have, I don't know if they'll keep the design the same or if they'll switch it up, but maybe even at the next one if they have any of these remaining, they
Hmm.
could sell additional ones of those or maybe even include them in this bag like they did with the Thriller Night stuff that they included in here.
Honestly, if I went back, I wouldn't mind having this again. Like we're gonna be doing memberships and giveaways. This would be something I wouldn't mind giving away if I got it again. I don't know if you guys want a whole different design if you go again, but it wouldn't bother me.
No, yeah,
This
this looks good.
perfect.
I love I love the design. I would like if it's like another event, just the year or like the date
Hmm.
on it, just to say, okay, it's from this event and it's from like this the third event
Hmm.
or just something that is
Hmm.
exclusive to that date.
That's good. Um, Teresa said that she understands I'm not taking cash with it being a charity. Yeah, that's another thing.
Okay.
Because I
Yeah.
was wondering if there was like, with it being like this charity nonprofit organization, like was them was there any stipulations with them taking cash and stuff? And um, so yeah, that's a good point. So I wonder if they can do like tap to pay or something next time.
Hmm. Hmm.
Hmm.
Otherwise, like I'll just say be ready. Like next time if they do this again, like know that you will have to scan a QR code. It will take you to an online format where you have to put your card information in there. So just be prepared just in case. But yeah, anything else about the merchandise?
I loved it. thumbs up
loved
on
it.
that.
Okay.
Of course, in my presentation, I have a suggestion, but I loved it.
Mhm.
I really loved it. I was so happy to get the Hill Los Angeles T-shirt and the original design one. I'm like,
Yes,
oh, I do not
yes,
deserve 2 T-shirts. I'm here for it, and too
I
bad.
love that. I
Yeah.
do love the 2 T-shirts and that I got that. I think someone else got a different shirt. Did one of-
Jess.
Yeah, I did. I got it's a white T-shirt. It's downstairs. It's a white T-shirt and it's hold on, let me go get it. It's a white T-shirt and it says Thriller Nights on it.
Okay.
Just a second, hold on.
Oh, I know what shirt she's talking about.
Yeah. So I personally, like I said, I love that original logo because it reminds me of Heal the World Foundation. So
Yeah.
I
On
love
one of
it.
the it's in my I wore it on the way to the airport. But the one that I got in the Heal the World box from MJ Market,
Hmm.
it had a quote on the back. Well, it had the lyrics to We Are the World on the back. And then it had like this, I'm not sure what it was for, but I'm assuming it was like the place where they can number the shirts, but it was like an embroidered patch on it, and I was like, that's cool. So I like how they have different variations of the Hill LA shirts and stuff. Oh, do they have any in black?
Hill LA?
Mm-hmm.
I
Mm.
seen Prince in a dark one with that interview with the guy from the humanitarian podcast. I could have sworn Prince had a dark one. I'm like, oh, I want that. But I think it's similar to the sweatshirt I'm wearing right now.
Okay.
But don't quote me. I just remember it being like darker, and I'm like, oh, that's cool.
Here's the hold on, y'all.
It does have a logo on the side though.
Oh yes, of course, yeah. Feeling like
Thriller Night.
Oh, nice.
Oh shoot. Where's this?
It's on the sleeve. The logo's on the sleeve.
Hold on, wait. 2021. And then the logo.
oh right there, I see it. Yeah, the logo on the.
Oh.
I do like that one too. Oh,
Oh,
I
that's
love
Yeah.
this logo. I love it. Bring back some merch with it, please. I know you guys have the new logo, but I love that logo.
Mhm.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, that's
Is
pretty
there
cool.
anywhere you can? So I recommend right off the dome. I'm thinking of the Heal the World box from MJ Market. That one was about $40 something, and then I think $25 from every box goes to Hill LA. And then there's somewhere else. I know sometimes they have a thing where they say, "Oh, if you donate, you'll get a merch item from one of our past Thriller Night thing." So like give you that or something. But I can't remember any other ones.
The hoodie was very, very. I wanna whoever like got the hoodie. It in the like admin or so. It was comfortable. It was very like cozy because I think I wore it when we went out next day. It was very comfortable.
I love
Mhm.
it.
Yeah.
I
I love
wore
that
it
hoodie.
home. I wore it to work today. I was like, this hoodie is life. And it was only like 40
Mhm.
bucks. I only say only because usually Jackson sweatshirts be like $85. And usually
Mm-hmm.
I'll pay like $30 to $35 for a hoodie from Old Navy. So I was like, oh, that's actually a good price. Like,
Yeah.
Mhm.
that's my, if it's Old
Yeah.
Navy price, then I'm here for it.
The prices were not bad to
Yeah.
buy additional merch. They're very reasonable.
Mm-hmm.
Y'all have some really good stuff about this merchandise. Like I'm excited to see what they do next year because I know like every year they try to up it a notch. So uh, we'll see. We'll see. But I am pleased with this and um I like what they did with it this year. Also, they did, if you guys see, they had this Thriller Night jacket. I think they had two different ones. And they were like $100. And they were signed by Prince and BG. And
oh wow. That was 100, you say?
Mm-hmm.
So does any one of you have like a close-up photo of that jacket?
No, but MJFANGIRL owns it. She
Oh.
bought
Mm-hmm.
one.
Oh wow.
It's in my
But-
vlog, and somebody, I think German in Venice or MJ Fangirl might have done like a close up for it.
Mm-hmm.
But did theirs have that logo in the back? Because the one that I saw didn't have a logo.
Oh,
The design in the back. Because the one that they were selling didn't have the design in the back. It was just signed. But had I seen that one with the design, I would have gotten that one.
I didn't think about that. I'm like zooming in. Oh, I see what you mean.
It has like the hand. I think it's Thriller Night, and it has a hand coming out. I did not see that jacket when I was there.
Mm.
You know what? That's another thing. Like, I know a lot of us, I see like MJ community merch item clothing lovers. Bomber jackets are really a big deal. So if they can have some sort of Hill LA, Thriller Night, King of Popcorn, bomber jackets, take my money. Just take it. Take the money. Take it.
Bring an extra suitcase. Actually, I did bring an extra bag. So I only came in with a backpack and had an empty bag anticipating buying stuff. Because once they posted up in their story the day before and I saw that sweatshirt, I went, what? What? I knew I was coming home with that.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, y'all had a lot of good stuff. I'm gonna have to watch the playback and take notes or something. But it's really, really good ideas. But moving forward, I did want to talk about the house. The main attraction.
Yeah.
The house. I'm gonna start with Jess. What was your initial, because like this was your first time being at the house. What was your initial thoughts?
Okay, so when we first walked in, of course, I saw the house and I was like, I can't believe I'm actually here. Like, it was crazy. In the pictures, it looks the same, but it's so different from when you look at it in pictures and then you see it in person. You said, what did I like about the house?
Or
what was my initial thought?
Yeah.
Is that what you said?
Your initial thought, like, what'd you like about the house?
Well, it's the Jackson's house, but just because we only were able to see the outside besides the where the drinks were. It's really nice. And then I heard a guy say too, he said that there were, I'm probably off, but he saw like 8 bedrooms upstairs or 9 bedrooms upstairs or something like that, and then like 2 downstairs. I said, what? That's all inside that. Yeah, it's pretty big.
Mm-hmm.
I was amazed. I couldn't even, it didn't hit me until I got home, like, oh my gosh, I was there. It's nice. And you saw Michael's room in the back and the stairway, and then of course across there's a studio. And I looked through the window and I saw like where they took the video to go back to the studio, I believe it is. I saw the couch that was in the documentary, so that was really cool in that building over there.
Mm-hmm.
But it was amazing.
Wow. And what about you, Jen? It was your first time as well.
Our first time going inside, because I went many times in front of that gate, but just to actually walk through the gates, that was incredible. I couldn't believe finally I manifested it and it came true. So yeah, it was pretty exciting. It's a lot smaller than I thought. I mean, it looks huge, when they do like interviews and photo shoots, but it was wonderful. And the koi pond and there's a patio. Now I want to know where Michael kept all his animals at, because it was too small to have a zoo there.
So, oh God, there was near the studio, there was like a door, and then there was a sign like it said something about reaching for the stars. And German in Venice and MJ Fangirl both have it in their vlog. And I think there is a staircase leading up somewhere, and that's where I guess Michael kept the animals. I think if I heard correctly from the vlog, I'm not sure.
Yeah, but didn't Michael have like giraffes and everything up there?
Yeah, tigers.
Yeah, I'm not sure.
And deers and llamas. Louis and Lola. I mean, now that would be cute to have an event and kind of have those animals there.
Mm.
Okay, I was thinking of, but yeah,
Ooh.
I don't,
I'm gonna
hey,
save that for the end. Because I'm like that's a topic for the end. But
but yeah,
Trish,
it
was
was
there?
beautiful. Oh, sorry.
Oh no, sorry. Go ahead.
But no, it was beautiful and it was incredible. I couldn't believe that was there. Though I wish I would have gotten to see a little more of the house because we just got to see the room, and I didn't know that you could like sit on the couch because I was just being very like, respectful and cautious. I wish I would have sat there, and taken pictures, but I didn't know, so I didn't. I just recorded.
Oh.
That's one of my unfortunate experiences that I didn't get to do is go inside the area with the in cave couches. Every single time I'm at Thriller Night, I would pass it but never sit there. That's the only plan I said I had, and I never do it.
Yeah.
So,
I didn't know you could, so I missed out. I mean, like I wanted to, but the gentleman that was like ushering, he didn't say
oh,
anything. So I'm like, no, let me not overstep because I don't want to get kicked out.
oh yeah.
But yeah, that's one of my regrets. Yeah, everything else was
Yeah.
great.
Did you have a favorite part of the house?
Um, uh, just seeing everything, but I think the koi pond was really cool. It's just like
Mm.
it just chilled there. I could spend the whole day there. So
Yeah.
that part for me was special.
Now Trish what about you? Like, because you've been there when it was decorated for Thriller Nights, and now you've seen it without um those Thriller Night decorations and in the daylight. Was there anything new that you got to experience, or
Well, the bad
what was your
news
favorite
is
part?
I never get in the daggone house. This is the first time I really got into it. So then the messed up part is they cut off so many parts compared to Thriller Night, and I couldn't figure out if they did that because of the biopic is about to be shot
Right.
there, or if they did that because they were saving more house reveals for Thriller Night tickets. I couldn't figure out why so much was closed off compared to how it was, because like for what I could see, it was nice. But no, there wasn't really too many parts to see. It was that the dining that little den with the couch, sunken couch. That was cool. That's all we had access to.
Yeah.
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 I did
I
see when I looked through the
Oh
window.
wait. What did Teresa say? I just saw what you put up. What?
Oh, she was saying that if they would have opened the house more, the house would have been epic. I
Yeah.
can't find the comment anymore. I had it starred, but
yeah, that's something I wish I would have gotten to experience and seeing the house more. For
mm-hmm.
sure. Because I saw like on Thriller Night like vlogs and stuff. So I was kind of looking forward to seeing more of the house. But I completely, like I just said, I completely respect because they probably were filming, the biopic, and they just kept that for that.
Did
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, 'cause
anybody else notice? Oh, I don't have a picture of it, but like when you're facing the front door, it looked like there was like paper or something covering. It was
Mm-hmm.
something brown on the door. Like,
Was it like a Christmas wrap type?
yeah, that's what it looked like. I wonder if
I don't know what
it's
it was.
because of the movie. Maybe they don't want us to see like what it's supposed to. I don't know. Maybe they want to surprise us or just kind of keep things private and stuff for legal reasons and stuff
Yeah.
until the movie comes out.
Yeah, that sounds yeah.
I had saw on in one of the windows that they had stuff like kind of look like somebody was moving or something. So I think they are preparing the inside for the movie.
Mm-hmm.
Mm-hmm. That's exciting. Like I'm hoping that the house was just closed off because of the movie, and then maybe next time we'll have more
A little bit more access.
access.
Yeah. Because I'm like, was that a Thriller Night access thing, or no? We're shooting a biopic, and this is all we can open up to. Because I mean, it was way more open for Thriller Night, like way more.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. I'm thinking it's definitely for the biopic because they opened it before. So
Mm-hmm. This was Michael's real. That
Just kidding.
Oh my gosh.
Sorry.
Yeah.
You okay? You
Not
good?
really.
And ironically, in earlier designs, Michael's room was walled up before it started to look like that. So it was covered, and you know, I've
Oh,
seen
really?
that. Yeah, if you go online, like the like in the 70s, 1971, it was walled up before,
Mm-hmm.
and then
Oh,
it just yeah.
I'll say that like it kind of I was kind of thrown off a bit because like you were saying like the renovations and stuff. Like
Mhm.
well, I guess initially like going in like when we were passing the house, I was screaming and freaking out. When we weren't even to the Havenhurst Avenue sign, we were just at Havenhurst, like the main street sign, or like when you're
Yeah.
going down the main street. And I was in the car screaming. That footage was left out because I was all over the place. But I was going in and I was just like, well, I think when I went in, I had finally calmed down, but I was just like, I'm here or whatever. And then immediately
Yeah.
I was like, there's the fountain. The fountain is
yeah.
there. And I was like, there's the front of the house. I was thinking it was more, and I'm not sure it's because it was decoration. I was thinking it was like more spread out. Like there was like more land and stuff. Because I was like, I saw that movie. Only had
Yeah.
tigers, giraffes, 2 llamas.
Mhm.
Yeah.
How did he do that? And where did they put it at? Like, I would need to see like how did y'all do this, because
Yeah.
The logistics
that
of
was a
it
surprise, huh?
the logistics of it doesn't make sense. Like, where did he fit all of this? Like,
Yeah, and then again, like I was saying, it could have just been because of the decoration and stuff. Because even that lawn, you know the picture with 3T standing on that hill at the house. That's where we were watching the movie, where the grass was near that area, that lawn. So it could have just been because of that. But it threw me off because like I was like used to. I was trying to match up like the room, this room with the sunken couch. On that far side, they used to have that spiral staircase, and then that's the picture where the Jackson 5 took that, or they took the picture there.
Yes.
And then I believe the interview is Joe, and I think it was like a European documentary, and they had a TV playing, and Joe was, and all the kids were talking and stuff, and like you had little Janet and
Yeah, I
Toya and
remember that.
Marlon. Yeah, like that, it's gone. And so I was like, wait a minute. And somebody was asking me, like, where's the staircase at? Is the spiral staircase still there? And I was like, what spiral? I was like, it's gone.
It's renovated,
So,
yeah. So the
it was,
door, so sorry, but the entryway to get into that room specifically, that was closed off to be that staircase that you see there. Because there's that footage of the Jackson 5 with that same staircase they had that interviewed on. Yeah.
that was surprising.
But wait, I have a question. Wait, were you guys able to sit down or no? They said no.
No, we
Yeah.
could, but we didn't know.
Oh,
I didn't know.
Like,
I missed
I
out.
didn't know either, Jennifer. I was just like, wait, what?
I
I saw
asked.
other people's stuff and they were sitting down. I'm like, really?
yeah. I wanted to see if you guys can recreate that picture of the Jackson 5 looking over.
I wish I would have
Oh, wait, I
known.
have the picture.
I had went up to the guy and asked. I was like, "Can we sit here?"
I was too late. I wish I would have been with y'all.
That's cool.
Wait, let me see if I can pull it
It's
up.
like being really cautious, just filming. Okay, I don't want to mess anything up.
Yeah.
I know. Could you imagine, like, you're the reason why something got messed up?
Right.
Aw, that's so cool, Tori.
Oh, that's awesome.
It was all Jess's idea. She was like, wait, sit on the couch and turn around. I was like, are we allowed to sit on the couch? It was so cool. He was like, yeah. He's like, be careful, watch your step though, because there is a step. But he was really chill about it. And she was like, turn around and like recreate the picture. I was like, you're so right. Such a good idea.
So there's another tip. Please let us know the do's and don'ts because some
Oh,
of us
good.
be like
Yeah.
cautious.
That's just
I
like with
really hope I get to do this again. I mean, this
Yeah.
is so cool.
that's just like what.
Go ahead.
No, you're good. That's just like with Michael's staircase. The guy who was the security next to those double doors. I was really like, oh, are we not supposed to go over there? But I just was like, I think we're trying like the bottom step, just the bottom one. He was like, yeah, just don't go up. I was like, I'm not gonna go up.
And there's
I just want to
another
do this. I
one
was
too.
like, I just want to do the bottom step.
That was somewhere I wanted to take a picture. I'm just like, you know what? He was standing there and I was recording. He was just like staring at me. I'm like, okay, you know what? I'm just gonna walk on by on my merry way.
I'll say this is what I learned. Just ask. The worst they could say is no. Like if you can't, okay, just observe, take a picture from a distance. But if you, I would just say like ask, because I sure wouldn't have known to ask. I would have been like, let me just.
I just saw security and I was like, okay,
Right.
I'll go.
Exactly, me too. Because when I was gonna go into that room, I think it was like, I don't know if it was closed off or he was just standing at the door not letting people in. And then I asked, can I go in? He's like, yeah, sure. But you know, he ushered me in. But I'm like, oh, okay. So
like imagine going in Michael's room. That's like the one restricted area. Yeah.
Oh, that's true.
Oh.
Like Teresa wrote, that's where Tito hid out at Thriller Night. Yep, I even got video of that. He stayed there the whole time. Yes, he did.
He was. I was looking up at him. I was like, oh.
Yeah.
Oh wow.
That's hilarious.
He had that look like, oh, better not mess up our family house now.
Yes, and like in the picture right there, you see on the side, what is this? The left side? Right, no, the right side, where he goes, oh, you guys are shooting. Remember that interview? He came out of that particular window. Mm-hmm.
Oh,
so that is his room. Yeah.
Yo, when Mike German in Venice was lining up the picture and he showed LaToya there, like not that it was a while ago, but it was like a more recent pictures of her in the house. I was screaming. I was like, I was there where LaToya Jackson was. Like, I was screaming.
Yes, this is their house. This is most definitely their house. It's like a gingerbread house, but it's a house, you know.
It's a big house.
Then,
it's like a mini mansion.
Yeah,
It's definitely a big house.
It was so nice. I like the style of the house. And then this was my favorite part, I will say. Like I agree with Jen. It was very peaceful. I had my plate. I set it off to the side real quick so I could do a walkthrough, but I was like, let me go grab it because I don't want like nothing flying in it. And I just kind of sat there and I ate my food under the gazebo thing, and I was just at peace. And I was just like, wow, I made it here.
I wish I was at the gazebo. It was closed off for Thriller Night, but you.
That's
really.
So I have a feeling like you're going to have certain access for certain events. I don't know. I'm starting to see a pattern here. Like, wait a minute. Thriller Night gets this. This thing gets this.
Wait, we weren't?
I thought it was open for everybody.
Ooh.
Well, see,
I'm sorry.
It was open. Oh.
It was a very nice, wonderful experience to be there. But no, because I feel like
I never got the impression it
wasn't roped off or anything.
No one said
they saw us walking over there.
Yeah.
Right. And Hillary was putting putting the pictures up. They put the picture up that I put up of this. And the one I was there. So I'm thinking it's okay. I'm sorry if I wasn't allowed to be.
Read Teresa's last comment.
Oh wow!
Because I went over there like 3 times.
So this person yelled at you? Oh my goodness!
Wow.
Tori, I'm about to say something. Oh boy.
Gee, oh
Right.
boy.
So we're not clear if we're supposed to be over there. Disregard what we said.
And that's what I'm saying. Please let us know the do's and don'ts. But we were all very respectful. Up there, we walked through, didn't mess anything up, just observed it, took it in.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Someone
I
might
was
have wanted
expect.
to jump in the koi pond and just hit there.
I was like, if we weren't supposed to be there, we didn't know. Sorry.
Yeah, like
All right.
when they were saying in the description that there are certain parts of the house that will be marked or like not allowed for us to go in, I was expecting signs like "Do not enter,"
Right.
"Feel free," or like "Enter this way."
Yeah.
Maybe next time it would be nice to have signs because I don't want to get yelled at by a security guard. I get startled easily.
You know
Oh
what would
my
be nice to have?
gosh.
You know, like in our thing, we got the Thriller Night booklet inside of our package, and it pretty much said the people who sponsor the Hill Los Angeles. I would say if they do another popcorn event or any event in the future, they should have books just marking the historic parts of each part of the house, like the studio or like
Kind of
if
like the Neverland map.
this is where Michael
Mhm.
Jackson's bedroom was. This is where the famous picture was. Because we see those things when you get there, but it would be nice to have it as a booklet.
Mm-hmm.
I was shocked they didn't have some sort of booklet. I think that's what my brain was thinking of as far as merch before getting that bag. And also a map. You know, they have the
Like the
Thriller Night map.
Neverland map.
Oh yeah,
Kind
that's a
of.
smart idea.
Oh, that is a map.
Let me take my blur
No,
off.
Oh
she
Guys.
still
yeah.
has
Sorry.
it. I love
Yep.
that
Wait,
line.
was that in the book?
Oh, that's the.
Mhm.
Oh, you're right.
Oh my gosh.
I thought it was that map, but I forgot that was inside. This is what happens when people open up the books. Go, Jig. That's awesome.
Oh, and they do say like 1992 and then Legacy Room. Oh, sorry. Can you guys see it?
Oh, sorry.
There you go. Legacy Room.
So
Serious
basically, all they
Fountain.
would have to do is just do like I guess like something more catered to like the history of the house when the Jacksons moved in it, blah 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 blah.
Yeah.
Yeah, you like kind of like how they had the pictures up.
Mm-hmm.
It would have been nice if they had like some sort of like in museums if they have a picture on the side, they'll have information about it and dates and stuff. Like if they had something like that,
Mm-hmm.
just
Yeah.
so because some people I think they're trying to figure out like what's significant about this part or that part or like
Mm-hmm.
was there a certain picture here?
Exactly, because I mean, of course, like when you come to the house, they have those big pictures of the family throughout the grounds. So I'm like, I would love to have that, like a little book to take home. Like, oh, this is the part, that's famous for this picture and da da da. Or
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Kind of like Mike Venice did, where he matched up the
Yeah,
yo,
pictures.
Mike
Yeah.
did his thing on that vlog.
Yeah.
When he had some
genius.
of that stuff video matching, I said, now that's a flex.
Mhm.
Yeah.
Oh my gosh, like
Did someone ask earlier about a shirt? About this shirt?
yeah, that's what I was thinking. Oh, they should have long sleeve shirts because like I'm not a hoodie person, but I do like the basic long sleeve shirts. So especially for something like that, like especially like wintertime or if they had stocking caps, that would have been
Mm-hmm.
cool if they sold that there. Um Maybe even gloves if they wanted to go all out and have a winter collection. I don't know.
That is
Because
true.
we
Yeah,
sure
that's
did need
true.
that.
Yeah, we sure
It got
did.
cold. It got really
Like,
cold.
take my money.
Just take it. Oh, this was another thing. The toy shop.
Oh my
Oh,
goodness,
Oh
yes.
my gosh.
I don't remember
That
that. Wait, they opened this?
They opened that. That was
mhm.
No.
by the cookies and stuff.
Yeah.
Oh my god. Look at Michael's toys, you guys. That's
It's
nice.
so cool. Because I was like, wait, I don't remember these in the Thriller Night vlogs.
No, it definitely wasn't there. I would have definitely seen that. Oh, they must have closed
So,
it out.
Teresa going back. She didn't see that. Let's go.
Oh, we all have to go back.
snap. Yeah, we have to.
It's a done deal. We're going.
Yeah.
We're going.
I hope I have
Done.
enough miles this time. I was like, bro, how's the flight almost the same price as the ticket? Make that make sense.
Yeah.
Exactly.
But I think it was because of the holidays, and it was so last minute too.
Right.
Yeah. Hmm.
I wonder when they decided to do, because I know when they were asking for event ideas, in the fan on Twitter gave this idea. It was a while ago. So I'm wondering when they decided, hey, let's do this.
Vegas.
Was it after Vegas, during Vegas, or like were they planning this all along and we're just like, hey, surprise?
I think our conversation, the little our round table wall run-up, kind of gave it, like, I personally think gave it kind of like that push, because I think somebody did mention that we wanted events and movie nights and stuff. So probably they like thought about it and like, should we do it or not? And then with the strike happening, it's like kind of pushed it to happen. I'm thinking that's just me.
Hmm.
I think I kind of have the same theory. Especially because they do want to have more events that gives people and fans and supporters more of an opportunity to go to. So I'm thinking that conversation probably really, like, like you were saying, give it that push, and they were just like, let's go for it.
Yeah.
Yeah.
They recently had asked it like what other events that they want there, and I had suggested, I was like, they should do like a summer bash, like pool party / cookout with super soakers, like the water cup and the water balloons.
I
Water
was
balloons,
just
yeah.
going to say that actually.
I think that'd be so cool.
Yeah.
Yes. Like a tournament or some
Yeah.
teams against a.
Right.
Oh my god.
Yo,
Let's do that.
Yep. I was
That'd
just
be
as long
thinking
as
about
they
that.
gotta.
Huh? What?
I was saying,
it's-
I was. We did this all the time. Go on, Joy.
As long as they got a slip and slide, I'm happy.
Yeah. That would be cool.
That would be cool. Yep.
Yes, that's genius
Yeah.
right there. That's a good idea.
With the super soaker water guns, you gotta do that.
Like the Jacksons summer games or something.
Yeah, the summer games. I'm in that tournament.
Yo.
And then the grand prize is have dinner with the Jacksons or whatever, something like that.
Oh yeah.
That'd be cool.
That'd be dope.
Yo.
Because I know I would win.
Oh, it'd be a good like prize idea. I don't know if they would do this, but like an exclusive tour to the, well, maybe not for this, like an exclusive tour to like through the whole house, like upstairs, downstairs.
Yeah, that'd be nice.
Or that memory room.
Yes.
The memory room.
Yes.
They'll be like, oh, if you make a donation for blah blah blah. I was like, say less.
Let us know. We're starting to train right now.
I need to get into that memory room.
Starting to train right now. My little photos.
Oh, like learning the backstory of that memory room, I was just like, wow. Like, and just seeing the pictures and the videos and the tours that Jermaine gave, I was like, this is really special. Like, Michael really put a lot of thought into that. And I understand if they don't want to have like just anybody up there or anything.
Right.
But no, of course. You always got
Yeah.
one knucklehead that makes you feel like, really, dude? Like, even with the donation to get access, you would really have to watch that person because people are people.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
But I love the idea of exclusive tour or like access to the memory room for donation.
Yeah, because they could also do like, I know there's some charities and foundations that do like my mom is in uh a group kind of, and they go off of donations, and they have like a, you know how HBCUs have a Mr. and Mrs. Well, they have a, it's all ladies, but they have a Mrs. like, and they go by different states, and the charity that raises the most money is the one that wins. I know that's kind of like, but it helps raise money for the organizations. And when I go with her to travel to their events, like you see that money pays off because it's just like this one. Like it's nice. So if they did something where they were like, okay, for our organization, if you wanted to donate, like the one person who donates the most, I know that's kind of hard because everybody can't donate a whole lot of money. People have bills and stuff, but it's a good way to raise money and give someone or maybe a group or something, I don't know, opportunity to go into that room if they want it open.
No, that's actually a great idea.
I like the tournament idea. Where we're like
Yeah.
doing a tournament, and then who wins kind of like gets a tour. That'd be cool.
Yeah, that'd be fun.
Yeah.
Because like
Really
people don't
great ideas.
understand like to have a organization to the level that they have it, and some of the things that they done. Remember how they had the food gift cards, so they were teaching the kids how to cook food, but giving them also gift cards so they could, have food at home. That's a lot of money. So it's just like, they definitely need monthly donations. They definitely need like, donations throughout the years, like big wins.
Yeah, for something that big. Right, I agree.
Because I was just
Yep.
like, this is an ongoing thing. Like somebody in my family has a pantry. You should see what we used to have to do to help the fundraising, and it never stops. And sometimes we legitimately didn't get money for, we would be like, oh my gosh, how can we feed the neighborhood? We ain't got no funds. It was really scary, and it's ongoing. It's still exists.
Yeah.
Shout out to that relative. I won't shut you out on the live, but God bless what you do.
Yeah, that stuff, it really helps. And those gift cards, if I remember from the humanitarian podcast, that interview that they did with Paul Dwyer, I think they were saying that they would like to increase the grocery gift card amount because the cost of living is getting higher. Groceries are getting high. People are leaving the grocery store. I know where I'm from, it might be, worse in like bigger cities. People walking out of having to pay $300 for groceries and stuff. And so this stuff really helps and it pays off.
You know what's sad? It's gotten so high in New York. People legitly just steal food. And
Yeah,
I'm not judging. Stealing's not right, but it's hard to eat. Like
it,
it's
it's
really
it's
tough.
getting really tough in New York City, in general, between the food and the rent and everything. So yeah.
And gas.
Like it's just like, bro, like if you can't afford to eat, where do we feel the city? Like real talk. Like most of us are living from check to check. Um, I don't know. If I didn't have credit card with financing, y'all would never see me at these events. But even when I finance, if you over finance, your minimums get too high, and then that's a whole different problem.
Yeah.
So try not to finance more than one or two things at a time. Just something I've learned the hard way this year. Like, let me
Yeah.
pay off this trip, or let me pay off, this iPad, and then like make it go back to zero and do it again. But it sucks. It's I said every time I go to the supermarket, someone's stealing food, and I'm like, I ain't saying nothing. Take the chicken. I know you hungry. I literally saw a girl. We went to food time. They had like the rotisserie chicken dead in the front. She went in. She took the chicken and walked right out. I said, I ain't judging.
Hey.
Listen, if someone's stealing food, they legitly need it.
Right.
Like
Yeah.
I feel
Yeah.
like stealing is wrong. I'm not saying it's right, but I'm just saying food. City, where did you fellas mad people lost their food stamps? It was just a mess this year.
Wow.
Yeah.
Do better, New York.
And good
I
luck with
can't
those.
pay right. You can't do a $3,000 rent and pay all that money in some food. Like make it make sense.
Yeah. And $300 doesn't get you much nowadays with food, anyways.
Yeah.
It's
Right.
really hard
Yeah.
because the
I'm so
meat is high and
So like the
everything.
fact that the Hill Los Angeles I don't know if they're still doing that, but they were doing the cooking classes and they were giving the family, I think it was like $50 a week for gift with the gift cards and food. I'm like, Even if like I said, I know none of us are rich in this chat or in this live, but let's say there's 100 of us that are watching this live right now in total. If we put in like $3 a month, that's still a lot of money throughout the year of if people were committed to $3 to $5 a month. Like, don't think like, oh, I don't have it. Just donate what you can monthly, and then like, because if I feel like if Moonwalkers were stronger with networking, that foundation and Didi, that foundation would be good. Because I was like, there's minimum millions of us. Like, what are we doing?
Yeah.
You know what was something that they could do? They could have like a group, like make a, I don't know if they can because I know they're a nonprofit, but maybe they could have like a group of people who can join to be like I wouldn't say VIP, but like I don't know how to explain, but like basically be like a VIP, and then like when to certain events, either they get discounted tickets or they get special access to just certain places on Havenhurst, and they have to pay dues every month to the like organization, which is like like dues, like, or donate, like they have to donate a certain amount of money per month to be in this group within here Los Angeles. So like, so when they have events or when they do things, they could get special access, lower price tickets, or maybe get into the if they have either at like Havenhurst, you can get into the event early, like early access.
Girl, okay, she can
I was thinking about that.
That's smart.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
And those monthly dues to help.
Mm-hmm. That's a good idea.
That's a great idea.
This is a perfect time to plug
our dears.
No, I think I have a couple more topics. Sorry, I'll get through them, but if you go to this link, I also have, all of Hilalay's information in the description. That's where you can donate directly. So you can donate, I think, custom amounts. You can donate, they have different options, from $10 to $250, or you can just do even more if you wanted to.
And don't think no donations too small. Like, like me and Jess said, like our family does this for real. And it's an ongoing process, and it does get scary when the money dries out. So don't think like, oh, they got all this disposable money. Money goes quick when you're dealing with feeding other people or fueling programs. It goes very quick. So it just has to be this constant flow coming in.
And also, you can, like, for birthdays on Facebook, you can add, like, if you want somebody to give you, to send like a donation to Hill Los Angeles, and on Instagram too.
Oh
Just
yeah,
like a
that's a good
birthday
idea.
gift.
Yeah.
So I mean, just one way to help too, and you don't have to put it super high, like 500. You can do, I think, $50 is the minimum. Like they're saying, anything helps really.
It does, especially since we have a huge fan base. I could see if we were like 1,000 deep. I said, no, we're millions deep. Michael Jackson has what, close to 30 million followers just on YouTube alone.
I thought we were billions.
I'm sure it's billions, but at least we know on YouTube, he's got what, 30 million. If everybody donated $1 or $2 per month consistently, how much money and programs could be developed just on that small donation?
That is true.
Everyone committed to that.
Mm-hmm.
So I get it. We're struggling, child. I get it. Like, how many things I have returned this month? I said, oh, I don't need this t-shirt. I don't need this either. But it's all good. But it's like, I always give, though, even when I don't have. God always provides. You will always get it back if you're a cheerful giver. It always comes back.
Yeah.
It comes back when you least expect it.
Yeah.
So I didn't say this in the beginning. Did I mention we watched Rush Hour 2? So sorry, y'all. Like, this is my first time hosting like a recap and organizing it. So bear with me. Thank y'all for bearing with me. Please continue to bear with me. But we did watch Rush Hour 2. If you didn't know, we did a watch party for Rush Hour 1 to get ready for this event. And Rush Hour 1 was really hilarious. Rush Hour 2 was hilarious as well, and we got like even more of Michael references. Don't Stop Till You Get Enough, kicking with the wrong leg. What else do we get? There was a mention of Michael. Let's see, what else? Was there any other references?
I would have to rewatch it because I was so distracted during that live. I was like, get that camera. Oh my God, I'm cold.
Yeah. What did y'all think of Rush Hour 2? Did y'all like Rush Hour 1 or Rush Hour 2 better?
For some reason, I like 1 better.
Really? I think 1 is longer. Now I think about it.
1, but as an MJ fan, 2, because of all the MJ reference. All right.
Yeah. I did like how he mentioned, because I know a lot of people are like, well, why are we watching Rush Hour 1? I thought this was supposed to be like a Michael thing. Chris Tucker is a Hill LA ambassador. And they said this was like one of Michael's favorite movies.
Yeah.
So
this could be why they added that, is probably because it's his favorite, you know.
Yeah.
Yeah. Could be funnier. I'm not sure. Like,
I love when Prince came out and introduced, like, you know, while we were outside and how, you know, something the family did, and it just felt like you were legitly a guest. That part was so cool.
Yeah.
It made me want to get a house with a backyard just so I could do that with my family. Like, oh my God, movie night, come over.
Yeah, he said that they used to like go out there like
and lay on the lawn
and have their own ones. He's like, welcome to the family. I was like it's so nice. Like they're really welcoming. And then John was like,
John and Prince was amazing.
When John started saying, I want you to treat this like a real movie theater, I thought he was gonna be like, don't talk. He said, get up, there's snacks.
Oh, we can talk? Cool.
He was like, they said there was like chicken or some sort of chicken sandwiches, churros. I forgot to go get them.
Who tasted the chicken sandwich?
Leslie was eating that chicken sandwich like it was a Popeye chicken sandwich, like the one people was running the car.
I should have got that sandwich.
I heard that sandwich was everything.
Oh, don't tell me that
again next time. And the sandwiches.
Please bring them back next time. I will be happy, you know, with the same food.
Yes, please.
Oh, heck,
and soda.
I feel like the Mexican bar was a really smart choice. Because if you can make my greedy ass stop eating, you did something well. Because usually everything's really light, like salads or stuff like couscous. I will go through that in 5 seconds. Mexican food, I can't overeat that if I wanted to.
It was good. Trish was it was good.
I was
just
grubbing.
Saw my plate. That plate was full. I was like, la la la.
I should have did what she did.
What'd you do?
I got like 2 tacos, and I was trying to be, you know, I should have ate because there was a lot of food there.
And we just like, a lot of us just like being cautious and respectful. So it's like, let me hold off and not just scrub in here, but or like
every Havenhurst thing, I always had like the salads and stuff. When I saw food, I said I ain't being polite this time. Y'all got my food now.
I always have food regrets everywhere I go. I'm like, why didn't I eat this? Why didn't I eat that? Why didn't I get there? I just need to take a moment, make sure I get somewhere early so I can be there when they open the doors, so I can set aside time to eat food, because I never get to appreciate it fully.
Yeah.
I wanted to bring the food to the bean bag, but I didn't want to like spill the food on the bean bag. But looking back, I should have just put the food on that little table. Because that would have been the best time to eat the food, when we're sitting there for an hour and a half.
Mhm.
So we need to rethink about the food plan because that takes away the time to eat. You should be shooting when the day's out and eat when the sun goes down.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Because everybody was
Yeah.
so civilized. Like for crying out loud, the cookies are still there.
Hmm.
It was. I will say, like, there was. I was gonna say a lot of civilization. Like everybody was civilized. That's the way I need to word it. Like you said, everybody was respectful, well mannered. Everybody was nice, like meeting new people. Shout out to Bianca for the Japanese treats.
Yes.
Everything. I said, I don't know if there's milk in here or not. I'm still going to eat and hope I don't get sick.
You better put Google Translate on it.
Oh my goodness. I love how they had like Trish said, usually some events have like finger foods or something. This is probably one of the events I felt like I was at home and like comfortable. Like I didn't feel like it was an event. I felt like it was an event with family, and I was able to we were able to eat. You know, we didn't have to just get this. Like we were actually able to actually eat, and it just was nice. But like you said, the people that was there, I think it came with it being like a little more intimate than in the other events usually are. That's probably why, but it was a very comfortable event, especially with all the food that they had and how how hospitable everybody was. It was good.
Yeah.
It did feel like home. Like, you know, sometimes you go to people's houses and they're just like, "Oh, please don't touch that. Oh, don't, And then for this to be the Jacksons, like, you know, legacy right there, like that's a huge part of their legacy. Like it's history, and then for them to just be like, "Welcome," you know,
Yeah,
you can't
like
go in certain places, but feel free to just go, just relax, chill.
That's a real house though. No, in my house, there's certain places if I see your toe in there, you're out. Like, because you already know. You know, people be all in your stuff. You be like, "Are you in my medicine cabinet? True. Get out."
I did
some kind of limitation, especially if it's not like with outsiders in there.
Yeah, I think that's really nice of them to do that for us, because they could just, I don't know, just have rent out an event center or something. Simple as that. They didn't have to do this. They didn't have to let us at their house.
It's a good idea. They have these smaller events. Now, don't get it twisted. We'll talk about like which one I like better later on. But there's a backstory to my answer. So, but this was worth the money for sure.
I'm sorry.
It's true.
Oh, the right.
I've had parties and events where people legitly took our stuff.
Ooh.
That's why I don't let nobody come here no more. I'm like, I'm over this. People have stolen our shoes, our CDs. I'm like, someone stole a videotape and only had one copy of it. And I'm like, and I paid the camera. It was a mess. I'd be like, y'all come to the house? No, I ain't doing this no more. We have security cameras all over this place because of it. It's annoying.
That's crazy.
The only person I take the cameras off is when my brother's here because he's good. Everybody else, I got cameras everywhere.
I will say I did end up getting up and getting more popcorn. Like I had my spicy popcorn, right? And then I was like, I want a sweet one. I don't know if they got these in my city, but those little cookie dough bites. I was like, let me pour some in this popcorn. And I was eating them like it was M&Ms and popcorn. So good.
I've never done that. The M&M and the popcorn.
Oh, I did see. Good. I saw pictures of people. I don't know whose picture it belonged to, but there was like a lot of candy or something, right?
There was a lot of candy.
Oh, cool.
That table reminded me of when, like, Michael used to get his allowance and used to like not sell candy but give it away. That's what I thought of when I saw it.
Yes, yes,
Mm-hmm.
yes. He liked candy. He had a candy room.
Yeah.
Wait, hold on one second.
Mm-hmm.
Is the candy room still there at Havenhurst? No,
Maybe.
right? Oh,
Mm. Which
I'm
one is
not
the candy
sure.
room?
Yeah, where
yeah.
would it have been at? Like which part, which side?
It would have. I think it would have been like if you were to go in and go in the backyard. No, 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 no. That's where the toys were. Not that. I think like right where the studio was, right next to the studio. I don't know if they had that covered. So
Ooh, they
Hmm.
this. I think you could see it or go. It might have been there still, but that part was kind of more like you
okay,
couldn't go in there.
like a yeah cover.
Was it behind the poster, the big poster?
I'm thinking
Okay.
that's where it was.
Okay.
Cause uh, let's go back and see what I have the picture at.
That's what I'm trying to look.
There's the flower shop to the left of the poster. I think behind if you look to the right of the photo, there's like the white fencing type thing. I think
Yeah.
that's where it is.
Oh,
Hmm.
that's
Or
where it
the
was.
studio.
Yes. Yep. Yeah. Yeah. That's where the candy room was. I think it was a picture of that. It was now it's a flower shop. That's cool.
I didn't I wish I would have went up closer to that.
You
Ah.
you think they would have let you like say, "Oh, excuse me, I just want to go back there."
I feel like
Move
people were
poster.
behind people were getting behind that carriage dessert display thing, so I feel like maybe you can like
Oh.
go and take a picture of the flower thing, but I'm not
Yeah.
sure how far. Not sure.
That's cute. Mm.
Okay, so to I guess kind of wrap it up, what was your favorite like moment from this whole night? Like what was your favorite part? I'll start with Trish.
It's always the food. I'm sorry. I told you, you can have the best event. If I'm starving, I'm like, it sucks. I was so full. Because, like, after we left Havenhurst, Jess and our mom and I went out to get vegan food. And I was just like legitly not hungry. But I was like, I'm greedy. Let me just spend more money on food. But I was just like, I wasn't hungry, to be honest. So it's the
Yeah.
food. And of course, it's always nice to talk to Prince. Like, I never say nothing long, but it's just like I was telling him like, oh, I never would have thought like from meeting you from Gary, Indiana when you was young, like I would be in front of you right now. Cause I still get nervous with him, but this is the best I was this time. Like I was just like, okay, I'm not as nervous. Cause sometimes you can just die legitly get nervous. I still scream. Like in the live, I didn't even realize I was like, I'm Prince. I was like, come on, Trish. I can't help it. If you look at the live, the one that I cut down to like 35 minutes, I was like, Prince.
Mm.
Like, I'm always like honored to be around them. I know we're all humans at the end of the day, but I sometimes the Jacksons don't realize how big they are. I'm like, do y'all
Yeah.
know who you are? Like,
Yeah,
Mhm.
like
yeah.
I even forget like he's so friendly.
Mm-hmm.
Mm-hmm.
It's kind of like, oh, like there's the homie Prince, there's homie Prince, and then you're just like, oh yeah, you think like, oh yeah, this is a Jackson, but then it also is like homie Prince. I don't know, I can't explain
And you
it.
know what? The last 30 minutes talking with him, remember we were all in the group? And see, you see that little, you see my picture, that little, we were all in that group talking. It was me, you, Allie, Jess, Jessica. It was a bunch of us talking. That was probably my favorite moment, in that bonus time they gave us.
Yeah. Um, Jim, what was your favorite part or favorite moment overall?
Just going inside. Um, But out of the whole night, I don't know, just taking it all in and just like being able to watch a movie there, actually experience something in the house. Just going in, I mean, like even if it wasn't an event, just to go in was amazing and memorable. And I just can't believe I actually saw what I saw and stepped in history. So even if, like I
Yes.
said, if it was no event, I would have been just happy just to mingle around. So I appreciate that they actually made an
Yeah.
event out of it.
I'm so happy you guys went. I really am. I love any event when it comes to like the family and Michael. So
Yeah.
Hopefully next time, Rocky.
I know, right?
Yes,
Like,
please.
Rocky will tell you. Saw Shelly and Rocky like the day before I flew out. So I said, "Okay, guys, I know you guys are really coming, right?" And they said, "No, we're not kidding."
Oh.
Even when I
Oh,
got to Havenhurst, I'm like, I know I'm going to see my sisters. So I did end up finding out MJ Fangirl was coming that day. But
Hmm.
this is the first time we weren't together. And I'm like, what? Because
oh.
we always somehow find the money or something
Uh,
will work
thro-
out in our favor.
throughout this
Yeah, no.
Right, throughout this entire MJ career from 2010 up until 2023, any Michael thing happened, we're always out there. But this time it's a bit difficult, so it's a little challenging for us. So
I would say the flights was the biggest hiccup,
yeah,
hands down.
yeah,
Even Teresa said her flight was 700. By the way, if
Whew.
people are curious, usually a flight from New York to California is 3 to 500. I've never heard of
yeah,
700. I've gone to
Wow.
Europe for less money. Like, what are we doing?
yeah,
It must be
Oh,
inflation. It's something,
yeah.
or the time of year. December might have been the factor.
yeah.
I will say, like, I was asking Trish, I was like, I just know Rocky's gonna be there. Like, y'all are
Hmm.
tricking me.
Mm,
Rocky's gonna be there. I
yeah.
was like, where there's a will, there's a way. I was talking to Molly and Katie, and they were like, "Oh, where'd you come from?" And I told them, where I came from. They're like, "Wait, were you the one who took the train to Vegas?" I said, "No, I think you're thinking of Rocky." And I told him, "Rocky make a way. She moves on faith, trust, and pixie dust." You're like,
That Amtrak journey was a journey because it was like going and back. So it was
How long did it take?
ooh, 68 hours.
Mm.
oh,
Yeah.
Oh,
I met
wow.
some I met so many fantastic people from all over this country. It was just so unique. But would I do it again? No, probably not.
That's how I feel about Gary, Indiana. Remember we went to Gary, Indiana by
Yep.
bus? Was it a fun adventure? Yes. Would I do it again?
Yo, yo,
No.
Amtrak. No, that wasn't Amtrak. That was Greyhound. That was
That
like
was
the
Greyhound. That's like take.
Mm.
Please take a flight. Forget it. Do not do the bus. I
it
mean, it
was
was affordable doing the bus. That's why we
yeah.
did it.
And then there was a road trip. We've done it all. We've done it all.
More
So
to
I know y'all
come.
got some stories.
oh yeah, we had decades worth of stories.
Yeah.
Yep.
So
Hey, if you're
I
just, oh,
go ahead. Go ahead. Go ahead. Go ahead.
sorry, I was saying, if you're just coming in, we're just like recapping King of Popcorn and what the event was like and our own personal experiences. We went over a topic like the food, decorations. We're currently talking about our favorite parts. So, if you want, feel free watch the replay or go back. And also, if you guys are watching the replay, I would like y'all to put in the comments what you would like to see from this event or future events. So feel free to do that as well, because I'm interested to seeing like what type of ideas y'all have. There's a lot of good ideas. But sorry, was it? I
Yeah.
had the thing scroll down. I didn't know who was trying to talk next.
Oh, I was just gonna say Greyhound is an experience. I went to Florida. Never again. Just don't do it. Don't do it. Mm-mm.
Yeah.
And
Yeah.
it's not a bougie thing. It's a safety thing for
Yeah.
me. You
Agreed.
know, it's not safe.
Whew.
I agree.
Can y'all imagine the Jacksons in their old van traveling from NYC to Gary?
Oh my
I
goodness.
Woo!
yeah,
Wow.
I've done that at least maybe 3 times in the traveling to an MJ event. Me and Trish, we did the Greyhound with the girls, and then we had a road trip at one point in another one, and then I did a Greyhound alone in 2014, I believe, to Gary. It's a journey. It's something to experience at least maybe once or twice or 3 times like me, but whatever.
I thought about doing like the train or like some sort of scenic route train ride.
That reminds me. Oh, I mean, okay, so if you're gonna do a scenic route train to a location, I did do one again in 2018, and I did one to going up to Neverland. There's an access to go up there with the train. You wouldn't need to you don't need a car at all.
Where does it take you from where to where?
Okay, so for example, if you're flying from the East Coast to West Coast, you can do that. Once you hit the station, you can actually take, I forget which station that was, but you could take the train to Los Olivos or a town over and then take an Uber and you're up there right there.
Wow.
You don't need a car at all. You don't need that drive.
Please send me that info.
Yes, please.
Yeah.
Because I hate driving to Neverland. I mean, I love going to Neverland. That drive. Goodness.
Everybody says that. Everyone says that.
That drive.
Trish in the background.
I'm a city girl. We don't have those mountains and slopes and all of that. Scary.
We don't. Yeah, it's very terrifying. Yeah.
Yeah.
When y'all told me that there was no railing on either side, I said,
you see how high it is, like, bro.
Yeah. Kind of like that one drive that we had, Tori.
Mm-hmm.
That was safe, but you can see all that. Oh, it's just scary.
I will take the train.
The train, yeah. It's like it's nice. It's really nice. It is still scenic, but at least you're not worried about going over a cliff, God forbid, sort of thing. You know what I mean?
Oh gosh.
No, I mean, remember? Yeah, like there's no railing up there. It's just.
Nah.
Yeah, it's scary.
One little and you're.
Yeah. Yeah, so I'll definitely.
Just for railing for Neverland.
Wow.
Yeah, I will make my research and I'll just like give it to you guys if anything.
Please, thank you.
Please,
or mention it on a live, maybe a Neverland focused live, whichever. For whatever reason, because hey, I'm manifesting. So.
Yes. We should all take a road trip to Neverland. Well, no. We should all take the train to Neverland.
Just like the Polar Express. Oh my gosh.
Yes. Neverland Express.
Neverland Express.
Express.
Oh wait, but question real quick. Just I know it's off topic from the Havenhurst event, but are people allowed to sit at Neverland anymore? Is everyone? Are we?
I did in June. I mean, there's flowers now where there used to be grass, so you can have like a little picnic up front.
Oh, really? They covered that area?
Yeah.
Oh my god.
So, but they still have like the little bench, kind of like stone area where you can sit there. And he doesn't mind. Ron doesn't mind you going up there and just viewing the property.
I'm still sad about the picnics though.
Yeah, same.
That's all we would do is.
That's all we did. That was like.
Yeah, me too.
That was the last. But notice how that was the last picnic we had in 2019 before the apocalypse.
The apocalypse.
Oh my god! I'm gonna miss that so much. I did not know.
That's sad. Wait till we tell Shelly no more picnics.
Dang, I never got to experience that at all.
Yeah.
Wow.
We had KFC out there one year.
Justice for grass.
I would say for all of my picnics at Neverland, my most favorite one was 2011. This was during the year of Fan Fest in Vegas. And the reason why is because we went in the morning, like morning, the sun is coming up. And the feeling felt like as if Michael was home and he was going to let us in. I can never forget that till this day. And then we went up the mountains on Michael's property or around it, not in Neverland, but around it. It was magical. I can't believe it. I miss
definitely on my list.
Yeah.
It's on my list.
Oh.
Wow. So, Jess, you're next. What was your favorite moment of
Okay. I think because it was my first time, of course, like seeing the house and everything was the best part. But like Trish said, being able to like talk to Prince, that was. I mean, it's hard to have one moment because you got seeing a house was like, OMG. Since you were a kid, you see it on, the pictures and everything. Being able to speak to Prince was amazing, and seeing how he seemed like somebody I knew from school. Like, he's, hey, how you doing? I'm like, hey, what's up? It wasn't like, he wasn't acting like, like some people would. Like she said, they're like regular people, and they don't act, any kind of way. They act very regular, and that was good. He was very comfortable talking to him. It wasn't like, it wasn't weird or anything. And then of course sitting out and watching the movie. So okay, if I had one favorite moment, oh man, I don't know if I could have one.
Well, okay. Just say your favorite moment.
What was your most favorited? I don't know if that's the word favorite. I don't know if that's an actual word, but.
Or you can share like a couple.
I just thought being able to see the house was the best thing, I think, and take the pictures and everything. That was probably had to be the biggest. Yeah.
Oh, that's cool. That's cool.
I'm with you. I don't know what my favorite moment. Ooh, there's the food, like Trish said. There's the house, like y'all said. Mixing and mingling and talking, and just everybody was nice. That's another part. Talking with Prince, and just being able to kind of stay a little after. Like, that was nice of them to let us do. I don't know. It was overall, like, it was really great. I don't know. I can't choose, like, the fountain, being able to like recreate the picture of Janet and LaToya at the fountain. Like, that was full circle moment.
Mm-hmm.
It was overall just a really nice experience. And Jess, for this being your first Jackson event in general, like, you skipped Vegas, you skipped concerts, and you just went to the house.
Yeah.
That's cool.
And it's crazy because this summer, I was going to go out and do the Michael sightings and go to Neverland and go to Haverhurst, go in front of the gate, take a picture. And then I was able to go inside. So that was, yeah.
That's nice.
Yeah.
Really nice. All right. I did want to mention, I should have had this around the movie part, when we were talking about the movie. Our donations, I like how, like, they're very transparent with where these donations go to. So you never really have to like worry, like, what they're gonna do with our money, our donations. They go for the good cause.
That's pretty good.
So they were telling us that the donations from, that event and buying the merch and stuff went towards this Mattel shopping spree. And if you have not watched the video, the recap, it was very nice. Like, he talked about how, they were helping these kids, and they were going in there thinking about their family members before themselves, like thinking, like, oh, I want to get this for my sibling, I want to get this for so-and-so, like, so it was very nice to see that. And I recommend just watching it so you can see, like, I don't know, it was just nice to know, like, I don't know, like, when you give something, you just have that satisfaction, like, I helped pour into someone's life. So I just kind of had that feeling when I was watching and seeing it, like, helping out a good cause.
Yeah, that's pretty good. I like that they show that that's where it's going to. Yeah.
Right. So hold on, what's this? Oh, I have a nice picture of Tori at the koi pond, even though it's. Oh, wait, I think I got that picture. You were like paparazzi. You're like a little paparazzi. I like when fans are like, "Oh, here," and they just send me a picture. I'm like, "Where? What? I didn't even know you were around."
You know what,
So-
Tori? Since Rocky's not feeling well, I actually have her suggestions in my presentation. So, do you just want to share my screen and do Rocky's thing, just in case Rocky continues to get sick?
Yeah. Really quick, I did want to ask her. Like,
Mhm.
what would have if you were, able to make it? Like, what would have like really? Did you want to see something else from this? To make maybe entice you more to go, or like, would you like to see something from this event next time?
Well, the movie idea was a brilliant idea. And now that they mentioned that they wanted to do more with Heal LA and the events for whichever location, I do believe number one, I think when Jennifer mentioned was it Jennifer when you mentioned about the Super Soaker thing?
Jess.
That was awesome. A Super Soaker water balloon contest or whatever. But what I recommended was like karaoke night. Like a karaoke night. People, oh, look at this! Look at the slide. That's cool. We're singing. We're seeing who's the best singer. Whatever the case, we all have fun with it, and maybe a prize towards the end for the best singer. Whoever, stuff like that. That was one suggestion I had. And the next one was I just thought about this, like maybe Jackson's Jeopardy, something like that.
Oh boy.
Oh, that's right up my alley. That is right up my alley.
Look at your slides. That's so cool. But yeah, something like that, like a game night. That'd be so cool. Yeah. Dun, 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 dun. I don't know who will host it, but that would be sick.
As long as for the karaoke, we don't get judged for our singing.
Prince would be a great host. He's so funny.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
He's quick on his feet. He's witty.
Yeah.
So he's a witty lad.
Oh my God! But if you guys did the Jackson's Jeopardy, do you guys have good knowledge of Jackson info?
Oh no, I would lose. Do not put me on your team.
No, do not take. No, I'm gonna take my Jackson card again. Thanks to Tori.
Let me be the host.
No.
And I'll be like, oh hell no.
On what album?
Hospital?
On which album?
Did anybody play the games on Melanie Station Head? I lost every question. I was like,
oh yeah, I remember that. Yeah. I lost some of it. Yeah.
I wasn't. I mean, I was there towards the tail end.
Yeah, Jackson's Jeopardy, and then it would be awesome. All of the Jacksons, all of their catalog, whichever. That means we would have to get to studying or whatever. It would be something fun. And
well,
Jackie as a host.
It was the first album since Motown. What is? And then
Marlon should be our host.
Oh, Marlon would be
Marlon? You think
he's hilarious.
It would be roasting.
Another point. Even though there wasn't a bunch of Jacksons, it was just Prince. It worked.
Yeah.
Don't get it twisted. I think Thriller Night, you're gonna have to bring out the Jacksons. Like there's gotta be more than Prince. Well, I was just like, oh, because it was Prince was the only family member. Liam was a brand ambassador. Molly was there, and John. That was it, pretty much.
Yeah.
Oh, and Nate, the artist.
Oh my, yeah.
That was a big factor.
Yeah.
Michael Bush was there.
Michael Bush.
I completely forgot.
Yeah.
I'm sorry, Michael Bush.
He's like, how dare you? And I graced out with a jacket. Sorry, Michael Bush.
Oh, well, before I would have to leave, but before I go, I do want to ask one question, and this is for all of you. On what record, what label did Michael sing his very first single? I mean, his very
Something
first
Still.
song.
What is
Like
Something
Jackson
Still?
5
Yeah, prior.
or oh,
Michael's
still no.
very. Oh, perfect. See, there you go. Ding, ding, ding.
I was like solo or
You can tell Rocky wants that Jeopardy night. She goes, "You guys got this." Meanwhile, I'll be in the corner. Like I said, remember we had that trivia with you and Tori, and I was acting a fool in that live. I was really upset.
Oh yes, I was on that live. Yeah,
Yeah.
I didn't get
Uh,
any. Mm-mm.
I'm just gonna hand out the snacks, y'all.
I'll take the recording. I'll be like, everyone, give me your phones and video. I'll be the videographer for everybody.
I just hand out the snacks. Just hang out.
Yeah.
I wonder if we can do teams. Make it
Yeah,
easy.
yeah. That's
like
the point.
Family
Mhm.
Feud.
Family Feud.
Oh
Wait,
gosh, yeah.
would that work? Family. What was that about again? Family Feud. Oh yes. Okay. Yeah. With
The
Steve Harvey.
top something answers that people would, answer in a survey. I like
Ah
that.
yes.
They'd
Yeah.
have to take a survey. They would have to do like surveys for him, probably.
All right.
That's
So
a
let
good
me.
idea.
So I guess I'll take my leave now. But this was awesome. Thank you so much for having me on.
Feel better.
Yes. Thank you so much. All right.
Thank
Take
you,
care.
Rocky.
You're welcome. Have a good night.
See ya.
Bye.
Bye. Okay, let's see. All right. Jen,
Oh,
what would
boy.
you like to see from this King of Popcorn event specifically next time? Or also, I guess we can add in there. Is there something else you would like to see again? Like you would like to stay constant?
Low crowd. I would like that constant. It wasn't too hectic. I mean, I get it. You know, they're trying to like get as much funds as they can, but it was just a great amount of people where you got to mingle. It wasn't too crowded. It wasn't too rowdy. It wasn't like a bad vibe. It was a great vibe in general. So I did like the low crowds. What I would like to see is longer time, more time to spend in the house. Probably more access to the house. Um, more openness as to the do's and don'ts, because we found out that's somewhere we weren't supposed to be, but then again we could go to the couch and I didn't know that. But other than that, it was just it was fun, it was great, and they were very engaging and fun. So just keep that homey cozy vibe that they had.
All right, and you just
What I would want to see more, I think I do like what Jen said about the low crowd. You know, I know they're trying to do some events that are where more people come, but I do like where it was a little more intimate because you got to. It was just less hectic because they were saying that Thriller Nights is hectic. So yeah, like the lower, like events that have lower crowds that are more intimate. But also, I know this time they probably were preparing for the biopic, so I understand that. But to be able to, we don't have to go all the way inside the house. I mean, that would be nice too. But to be able to go in and see a little more of the house, that would be cool as well.
yeah, that's really good. Really good things that you both said. I'm looking. I still have. Okay, I got comments starred that I need to get to.
Right.
But
Especially
I'm
for Cheryl and Teresa because they were there.
yeah, I have them starred. I was
Okay.
oh, let me see. Oh wait, I'm
Teresa
gonna
actually
wait for
went
that
to
one.
both Thriller Night and this one. So
Yeah. So I'm gonna get to it. I promise. I promise y'all. So I'm thinking for next time or next events, it would be cool if they had a showing of Moonwalker, or they could do like a double feature. Like they could do Ooh. Wait a second. What am I
Oh
thinking?
no, double feature means less time around the place.
No, like I
No,
mean,
nighttime.
no, I mean like. So I was thinking they could show Captain EO, but Captain EO is short, so maybe show another shorter
Star
something.
Wars.
That would be dope.
Like a space.
Or Peter Pan.
Yeah, Peter Pan. Disney. Yes, we need more Disney.
Yes.
Disney movies.
Oh,
The Lion
wait.
King or Aladdin. Or The Sound of Music.
Yeah.
Men in Black 2. Yeah.
Or maybe even some. We could even watch some. What's I can't think of his name at the moment. I'll think of it later. But the guy who he most was inspired by, it'll come to me as soon as we go out there. But, no, not Charlie Chaplin.
Gene Kelly.
What is his name?
Sammy Davis.
No, he got the idea from Fred Astaire.
Fred Astaire. Yeah.
There's actual. Yeah, he has shows, so we could sit out there and watch Fred. Oh yeah, we could watch Fred. Like that's where he got a lot of his stuff from. So we could sit and watch, and you'll see a lot of influence from watching some of those shows that he did.
Somebody said Poetic Justice earlier in the comments. I'm like, who? That movie. They said that movie needs an award for the most profanity. Oh my god. I had never seen Janet act like that. She would be going off.
It's like, touch my pearls.
Justice. I'm trying to think. Oh, The Wiz. Of course, The Wiz.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
If they do The Wiz, I'm coming in full cosplay.
We have to. Somebody could be Dorothy. Somebody could be Lion. Somebody could be Scarecrow. Somebody can be Tin Man.
Oh.
A T.
And it's enough of us too. Like 1, 2, 3.
Ooh, I don't know if they would do that. I was thinking, ooh. Eventually, somewhere down the line, when we've seen the biopic and everything, they can do a showing of the biopic again.
Yeah.
Mhm.
And please have Jafar there, please.
Yes.
Please. We promise to behave.
What about a premiere? Exclusive premiere.
Yeah.
For the highest donations. I mean, not highest donation, but great donations. Movie premiere.
Yo, and make sure Jafar's there. Now that's a flex.
Meet and greet with Jafar.
Yeah.
Yes.
Oh, I was so down. Because I was thinking, I was like, oh, should they do movie premiere there? But I'm thinking like, they would have to have a lot of beanbags. But
I mean,
it goes down.
Or maybe
it's small and intimate. You don't want to overwhelm Jafar either.
Yeah.
Yeah.
With the crowd that we had, that was good. That was a good crowd.
Oh, it was perfect.
Yeah.
Or what they could do, Jen, for your idea, like I was saying earlier about having people who are VIPs to the organization. Like I said, I don't know if it would be called VIPs, but you're a member of the organization, I guess you'd say. The dues, if you are paying those dues every month, and they could be high, they could be low or so, but if you're paying those dues every month, you could get it exclusive to the premiere.
Yeah.
Girl, count me in.
Yeah.
I'll pay.
Type, like a membership.
I will pay if
I like the idea of the membership because that means the organization's getting funds because they're going to need funds monthly. This is not like, oh, let's do one event and we're good for the year. No, that's monthly funds have to come in.
Yeah.
Plus, you get a perk though for being a loyal supporter.
Yeah, that's a great idea.
Like less money off of events, coming in early, getting exclusive sightings around the house, I guess. Because, well, never mind. Around the house, the premiere. Yeah.
Cheryl, I was about to say that one and I held back. That's why I was like, wait, never mind.
Because I thought about it, I'm like,
Yeah, I was like, you know what? But yeah.
Agent, what's his name?
Can you
Agent
imagine if they
M.
showed the
or-
Wiz
Agent
Diana
M.
Ross showed up? Could
Oh,
you imagine?
yeah.
Let's do premiere and reach out and touch.
Make this world a better. Ooh.
Ooh.
Jackson
I'm gonna
American
save that.
Dream.
I'm gonna save that for your theme,
Okay.
Trish. I just had an idea, but I'm gonna save it. But oh wait, I had it in my head. A Jackson's tour screening, like victory tour, or maybe if they can somehow get that remastered Triumph tour footage.
Oh yeah.
Then have the brothers there. Oh my gosh.
Or the American Dream.
Oh yeah.
The American Dream's a great movie, but it does have triggering aspects about it.
Yeah.
You know, it's like good, but like, hey, activate some of my triggers here.
Yeah.
Yeah,
because I did think that, and I was like, wait.
Right, because when we had the watch party, some people were like, "Is this true?" You could tell, like, people couldn't believe some of it. I was like, this might probably be the Brady G version, to be honest. Like, it's true.
Yeah.
To watch that out on Havenhurst would really be something.
That's true.
It would.
Well, I remember Teresa wrote a little earlier that she wanted to see like a movie inside the house. That might be part of a special donation. Be like, oh, while everybody's outside, you can see it inside for an additional $500 donation.
Yeah.
The membership fee
the
thing.
Membership, yeah.
Yeah.
Like, we're not trying to exploit people. We don't work for these people at all, but it's just like, this is a fundraiser at the end of the day. And they're just trying to find ways to raise money in a creative way, you know? Or maybe have an event. Okay, it's $500 to get in. Oh, but you want to see it in Havenhurst inside the theater? That's going to be another $500. So it might be able to work. I know I pay it. It's like, oh, so instead of $500, and I'm not rich. I promise you, I'm not rich. It's just I live a very humble life, so I can do these kind of things. Because I said my apartment ain't cute at all. Nor do I care. I like to travel.
Well, I'll be over here eating cheap, eating air. No, don't do that, y'all. Don't eat air for dinner. Don't eat sleep for dinner.
No, but maybe on my vegan channel, I can show you how to make really healthy organic food on a budget. I shop at Aldi's and Trader Joe's, and my food is so delicious. I just made an amazing beef stew out of portobello mushrooms, some sweet potatoes. The thing was like maybe $15 to make, and it was like the whole week I had that soup. It was so good and so healthy, by the way. That's the whole point of eating like that.
Yeah, eat cheap, but make sure it's filling. What did Michael say?
Healthy.
Get nourishing. Something.
Make sure it's healthy. Don't eat cheap, because McDonald's are cheap to kill you. Sorry, McDonald's.
Cheryl said
fries,
that.
Though.
Their fries.
Yeah.
Their fries good.
Not gonna lie, I love me McDonald's, but it's bad for y'all.
She said for y'all, but for me, not for me. She's titanium. She's good. I was actually surprised Chris Tucker wasn't there. I wasn't expecting family members. I was like, oh, they're showing Rush Hour 2 because Chris Tucker's going to be there, right?
I thought so.
It would have been nice, but I understand it is the holiday season.
Yeah, and plus he just finished the tour that he took a break from it, and he has 2 more shows next year. I get it. Well, that was a controversy too, because Jess thought that she saw Chris Tucker, and then we were like, "Is he here? Is he here?" Remember, we were there. We were like, "Is he here?"
I still wonder though. I still wonder.
The guy looked like him. It did.
And the way, like, he disappeared, like,
I don't know.
It's Christmas here.
Christmas tree, where you at?
Christmas, are you
Like, where were you? And then I do remember that he was laughing. I looked over and that individual was laughing at one of the parts where Chris Tucker was on the screen being funny. So I don't know. Maybe.
Right. Mr. Christmas, if you were there, we want to know.
They have to do one for the anniversary, like the big anniversary of the third one. They have to.
That'd be cool.
Cheryl said she would like for them to lower it or not increase it. I wouldn't mind if it was still the same price.
Yeah.
But
yeah, please don't increase it because Thriller Night is more and more money to the point where I'm even priced out of it.
Yeah.
I think the price that they have it at now, and I know it's a lot on people, but if you want a more intimate time, you're gonna have to pay. It's gonna be hard because if you open it up, like if there's free events, everybody's gonna come, which is fine. But if you want that more of like the intimate experience, like we had this time, you might have to pay the money for it.
Yeah. Because it was a nice crowd and it was very chill.
It was
very nice.
Yeah.
It was nice. It felt like that we got an invite as opposed to we paid to be at a fundraiser.
I agree.
Oh,
I agree.
And I mean, that Mexican bar, yo, for me, I'm still full from that bar. Like, it was really good. It was good. It was flavorful.
And they give you the paperwork for your taxes, so you can claim this back on your taxes too. If that's.
What the problem is though, the air flights are ridiculous. I don't know, like.
Yeah.
I'm like, we John spoke to us in that circle and stuff, and Prince, and they are aware of a lot of the price and the issues. Who knows? Hopefully they will lower a little bit, just to be like, hey, flights went up $200 on average. I don't know. You were like, I know this is a fundraiser, and again, you don't want it too low because then you'll have a ratchet person up in there. It's a lot of things to balance out,
Yes.
And I know people feel like it's a gatekeeping kind of situation, and I get that. But if I show you how much I make per year and how much I don't have, I legitly just choose to spend my money on vacations and stuff. That's what guys promise y'all I'm not rich. I just finance stuff on Amazon at 0% and shop at Five Below. But I talk about Five Below more than I talk about Star Wars sometimes. Like, I just got to pick your battles. Like, how you going to spend your money? Yeah. I don't drink at all. I don't take drugs. It's rare I go outside. I stay home a lot. So instead of me spending like $100 for a club plus another $150 in Ubers to go home, I'm just home. Like, cheap wigs.
Yeah. It's all about budgeting just to make this happen. You just have to budget right and find
please
ways.
Don't curse us, Teresa. Please, that's exactly what happened with Thriller Night.
But I mean, if they have
one way and it became another.
But if they have multiple, because Thriller Night is just one event a year. But if they have multiple of these, I think people would, just scatter around, go to this one, not go to that one.
That's
now
something I can't afford it more than one.
Yeah. Something I did want to say. For these events, please, like give us a heads up as when it's gonna happen for us who travel. And another thing is, please make this kind of like a weekend event for us who work and have issues with PTO in America. We don't get that much PTO. So please, just like a weekend, maybe like a Saturday, we can fly in. Some of us, depending on your schedule.
No, that's
Friday night.
Right. Me and Tori flew in that day, which I highly would not recommend, by the way. We were blessed. Our flights made it in time, but I said, you know what? I'm never going to do that again. But you're right, Jennifer. I didn't have any PTO. And then the minute I left the property, I had to get back on the plane to get back to work so I don't miss the money for taking off to go back to Cali.
Yeah.
So I was like, bruh. Like,
so if you guys like host it on the weekends, like Saturdays will be perfect because we can fly in Friday night, be there Saturday, fly out either that Saturday night or Sunday. And if you do PTO. Yep. And if you do 3 events, we can go to them. If it's scattered throughout the years, let us know ahead of time. we could definitely try to make it if it's like over the weekend. That way it doesn't mess us up. Because we're trying to
Heads
save
up
up.
though, John said there's going to be announcements around early January, like not early, but January, February. So be ready. There will be more announcements.
Yeah.
And soon. Like,
Yeah.
What was the first Thriller night as intimate as this event was?
heck yeah. As a matter of fact, it looked like a handful of fans, were there, and the rest were like celebrities and donators, and it looked like some of their friends were there and neighbors. It looked like, oh, this is the Jacksons in a circle, but we had some fans coming, And then the second night, I got anxiety real bad, bro. Cause I'm like one of those weird social people. I am social, but I'm also an introvert. And when things are too overwhelming, I start breaking down. So I did freak out a little bit in the very beginning of Thriller Night, and then I got it together. Cause I was just like, and then like, I don't know, it was just something. It was a lot. It was a lot, and I wasn't expecting that. I was just like, oh yeah, it's gonna be like the month like last year, and I was like, oh hell no, everyone's in here, everyone. And then Rocky said the Saturday people had quote unquote the quiet night. Ain't nothing quiet about that Saturday. They just said Friday was worse. So it's good that Thriller Night got so popular. And I mean, I'll talk about like which one I like better and why, probably towards the end. Because I think to be the only oddball here, but
No, you're not oddball. Well, yeah. I mean, you just offered an additional perspective, and we also have Teresa and
Teresa is the only one I can see that went to both.
Mm-hmm. I will say it might get a little bit more. It might be a little bit more people simply because, once again, I wasn't aware by how many people didn't know about the event. Like, they were like, even if you didn't sign up for the newsletter, because sometimes for whatever reason, like things go to spam, depending on how your email works. I don't know, but they were like posting it consistently on their Instagram stories and like almost daily. And so I think it was a matter of like, were people seeing it? Is Hill Los Angeles social media high in their algorithm? So I would just say I turn on post notifications, stories, lives, follow.
It could have been the overall cost. The cost was high. Yeah. And it's not their fault about the flight. They have nothing to do with that. But I mean, it was hot. I didn't even have a hotel. If you and Jess didn't let me stay in your room, I'd just been stranded, which is fine because I have a credit card that lets me go to the lounge. But still, I was just like, how do I not afford a hotel? Like, make that make sense? I couldn't afford it.
Yeah.
Because I was like, most of my money went to the flight. So I was like, well, I'm just going to go back home. So I just go back to the airport. Bye.
See, flights were cheap when I looked in September, all the way up until like the last week of November, flights were in the 200s, like 240. That's why I was like, how are y'all flights? And I think I even looked out of JFK or wherever. I don't know. They were really cheap. And my flight was only like 400 and something because we got it late. If we had got it early, it would have been 200 something round trip.
Yeah.
When me and Toy priced it initially, it was 500. So I just waited till I got paid 2 weeks later. And then when I went to buy 2 weeks later, it was 7 something. What?
Really?
And then of course I was mad because I was like, yo, I'm losing all this money.
Wow.
So then I got scared because I thought the flight was going to go up higher. And then I found out, you're right, it did get lower further down the line. I was like, really? It's usually the opposite. So
wow.
We'll see. I don't know if I'm going to anything next year, but a lot could happen in the world of YouTube, or other blessings can come. But I'm like, if I don't go next year, I'll be the year after because that was so fun.
It was amazing.
I'm trying to see. Cheryl got real lucky, and me and Cheryl's from the same area.
Yep.
What? Which airline? That's the question.
That's another thing.
That's what mine was 200 something round trip. All of them. I didn't get to get them at that time, but they were all like in the 200s.
Mine was 338 round trip.
Mine was in the 400s as well because I was like, which airport should I fly into? And still trying to figure out, like, am I going? How am I going to make this work? So I kind of waited, and then I heard, oh, 6 weeks out is ideal because it lowers. And I was like, okay. I'm like, it should be lowering. No, it did not. I was like, let me just get it because if it go any higher, I'm going to be mad.
I low-key
JetBlue.
I got sick a few days before the trip. And not sick cold, like sick, my condition. And I was like, oh my God, I spent all this money and I don't feel good. And then I did some Dr. Thaby soup. Shout out to natural herbs. That's all I'm saying.
That sea moss worked because my stomach was hurting that Saturday. That sea moss, I don't know what was going on with that sea moss. Like took it out.
That's how I got here. My soup had a sea moss bladderwrack base with portobello mushrooms, and girl, I'm still eating it to this day. So, let's see, what would you like to see? I would say mine probably would be better answered in the next question. Because I kind of went on a miniature tangent to what events / things I would like to see. So I'll definitely go last.
Okay. So other than that, before we get into some additional things, I wanted to highlight the vlogs you can find if you want more in-depth looks or like other people's personal perspectives. Here's German in Venice's really, really good vlog. Like, I appreciate him showing those. Showing those pictures and stuff. So you know, like, oh, like, wow, I was there. Like, oh, that's where that happened. And then, of course, we got MJFANGIRL. Her vlog was really good. She always does a really, really good job covering things and just, laying it out simple, easy to understand and everything. So make sure you check hers out as well. And then I uploaded mine yesterday. Mine was kind of like a personal, the gist was like a personal perspective. But also we're going to have Gadget Trish is coming up soon. So stay tuned for her. I'm excited because that like I told you, Trish, that little preview just from that on Instagram, I was like, oh yeah, her vlog's about to be really good. And then next thing we're gonna have is the Home Alone watch party at 8 p.m. Eastern time on Christmas Eve,
and it's streaming on Stars and Disney. So if you have Stars or Disney, you could see it there, or you could like rent it or buy it. It's your favorite, digital movie platform.
I know I'm gonna use my bucket. I'm gonna have my popcorn, my spray butter.
I'm probably gonna do my popcorn and spray butter, and I'm probably gonna do pizza and Coke in a fancy wine glass, like how they do in the movie.
Yep. Oh, we don't have a fancy wine glass. Dang. I was like, oh, that's a good idea.
Go to the
Dollar Tree.
Right? Dollar Tree.
Y'all are hilarious. That gave Salvation Army.
Same people. That's how we can travel. Where do you shop? Dollar Tree.
Yeah.
Five Below. Target clearance rack.
Salvation Army tomorrow, Bill.
Right? Right?
I saw the Salvation Army truck in LA. I'm like, my
God. Yeah. I love those movies.
I've never seen Home Alone. Neither.
You haven't?
What?
What?
That's to say I'm legitimately excited about this. Like, I might even be in my Christmas pajamas. I am so excited to do this one.
My reaction is back in this picture.
I've never seen it. I only know about the food because in New York they have a special like luxury experience where you can see Home Alone, and they have like all the food in the movie inside the movie theater. So let's say there's like popcorn and pizza and wine. You get that every time the food shows up in the scene.
Yeah, I've seen
I would have did it, but I'm not vegan. I mean, I'm vegan, so I'm not wasting the money. I can't eat none of that food.
I know what you're talking about. They did one for Ratatouille.
Yeah.
I want to go to one of those.
That sounds amazing. Where's the vegan
But they're
options?
pricey though. They can be pricey.
Who cares?
Pause.
I like to eat.
Yeah.
Hilla Lay should do this. If there's a movie that has food in it and they
Have
show
like
it, they can
have like miniature appetizer versions of it.
Yeah, like if they recreated even this one, or like
This one
Yeah,
would be good
because
to have at Hill LA because they're cool with McCollins. Pat could
Yeah.
just win him for the what was it, Hall of Fame or some star he got recently.
Yeah, the
Be
star.
like, hey, would you like to come? Maybe talk
Oh
about
my gosh.
Yeah, that would be dope. For
Yeah,
December.
yeah.
December, the holiday one.
They should definitely. I'm trying to think if there's any movies with food that they can
And they
like
can
bring out to us.
decorate it like Christmas theme instead of like King of Popcorn. You know, they can still have that like King of Popcorn, but just like Christmas theme. They can theme out like the different events.
And actually, this one you might want to have it in the Havenhurst Theater for real, but this would be more like a higher ticket. But he'll be there. We'll be inside. You don't have to worry about being cold. It'll be like a Christmas party or something.
I did like the pillows and blankets. That was a nice touch.
That was nice.
Yeah.
That was necessary though.
Yeah.
Especially the extra blankets. I was like, excuse me,
Yes.
sir, you using that? I was so cold. I was like, y'all, please don't let me get sick out here. And Prince gonna come out talking about, oh, I don't know how y'all doing this.
Right, you know, he's like, y'all all right? Y'all all right?
I was like, wait a minute, what y'all here?
They went inside.
He's like, I will see you at the end.
All right, so I'm gonna get into these this
all right. So
these ideas from Trish
that I would like to see at Havenhurst and the time frame it would be in. So either May or June, I would like to see the King of Popcorn, of course. It could be near Michael's death anniversary, but that's still like kind of touchy. I don't know, like if Prince wants to do something during that week. You know, even though I lost actually now both my parents, surprisingly, I'm okay with doing things around the death anniversary of both parents. You know, sometimes I cry. It is what it is. But, you know, I still celebrate my mom's life. But I don't know. That means the fans are already in Cali already. I say that because it's MJ week in Cali.
Yeah.
So if they don't want to do nothing near the death anniversary week or MJ week to us, then maybe in May, that means the sun's out longer. So you can still have us come at 3, but at least the sun's out longer now. And so that would be the King of Popcorn in that time frame. It's not too hot. You don't have to worry about LA heat wave. Then the next event, so from that same event, if you guys are not going to give us the popcorn bucket, that could be part of the merch. Make a Michael Jackson steel popcorn bucket. We'll pay for it. Like, we just want one. And that could be like probably, I buy popcorn buckets. I pay on average $30 for them. So just give you guys an idea how much a popcorn bucket costs. In July or August, pool party time. We still have to be careful because they have those heat waves that can kill you in Cali. But
oh gosh,
the trick is Michael's birthday is also in August, so it's just like you don't want it to conflict with Vegas, you know.
Yeah,
but I wouldn't mind a pool party.
But if they time it right, we can travel to Vegas and Cali.
Yeah,
right.
MJ's birthday.
Yeah, we could do Vegas and then travel to LA for the pool party.
Okay, that makes sense. October, Thriller night. And December. So in New York, we do something called SantaCon, where we just like Santa. So we could do MJ Con or MJ Miss. But I just give credit to my sisters. That's what we do at Shelly's house, the MJ Miss thing. So, but if we do like an MJ Con, we all dress like Santas. You could do like a bad Santa, a Thriller Santa, or you could dress like Michael Jackson theme from the Jackson 5 album, like Rudolph the
basically you come out like in your best holiday gear, and you could pre-order. So this one might be $500 to $600, but we are encourage you to bid for things, special packages like maybe access to the memory room, um, something special if you donate generously. Like, so let's say it's 500 to get in. To get to the memory room, it'll be additional $500. And you would focus mainly for the toy drive or just giving to give. Maybe this is the time you sign up to be a membership to get special perks, that kind of stuff. And then you could pre-order your Michael Jackson ugly sweater, because remember, sizing is an issue.
Oh.
If you want your ugly sweater in advance, tell them your size. So when you get there, it's already there for you in the right size. So that was pretty much one more game night.
Ooh.
Video games or board games. Remember Prince mentioned that game in his vlog. Just have a good time, have a nice game night. I'm for Mario Kart with anybody. I love that game.
Oh, I'm with you on that one.
So that's my thoughts for future ideas, and I think timing's everything. Because if you're doing a movie night, I don't know if I want to be in the cold no more. I was freezing, bro.
They might have to move that to the theater if they're allowed to let us in.
In the theater, right?
Yeah. Oh,
it
my
might
goodness.
be uncomfortable. You never know. They be making them seats for people that are like half the size I am. So maybe there's a reason why they didn't use a theater.
I wonder if I don't know if they could do this. Maybe even like some sort of a tent thing we could be in. It would have to be like really big. I don't know.
like they have for the weddings. They have like the big tents for the weddings that they can host.
Okay, so
yeah,
it could
it's
work.
possible.
Too bad they don't have a TV over that. Remember the couch, the little gym we went to? Imagine playing a video game in that little couch area. I'd have been crying.
Oh, Trish wouldn't have left. She wouldn't have left.
Like, Trisha, you have to go. And I'm like, what? Like, my family doesn't know it because they don't watch this channel, I think. But on our Christmas party, I'm bringing the Nintendo Switch over, and every time someone wins it for real, we have prizes for them up to $100 in cash. Because we're trying to get the younger ones to get off the phone. So some of the prizes are stupid, like toilet tissue and stuff. But, we want them to stop being on their phones when they're around us. I mean, I'm guilty of it too, but it's like, come on, we travel to see each other. Let's interact. My mom used to play video games with us. That's why I'm always playing video games. But, the older heads, they prefer board games. So we're trying to find something between two different generations. Even though I'm an older head, I don't act like the rest of them. I'll be like, no, where's the Switch? I'd be chilling with my nephew like, what up?
That would be fun.
Events, and price is a concern though, because I'm like,
Yeah.
I was. Oh, go ahead, Ori.
Oh, go ahead.
I was saying, along like with her ideas, was something they could do with like that could help is also with like families during Thanksgiving. We could have like in November, if it's reasonable, to do like a Friendsgiving. So like how they fed us the Mexican food, they could serve us Thanksgiving food, and then either, because I think there's like a Whole Foods around the way, or in there, there's definitely Targets near there. You could bring either you could bring food, or maybe our donations could help with, like, I don't know, getting people help with Thanksgiving, and like so that they can get turkeys and all that kind of stuff. Because Tori had mentioned before the same thing Trish had said about like if there was like a December event, she was saying like to bring a toy or something for like a toy drive or something like that. So if there is like ever like a Friendsgiving type of thing, either we could bring food, or the money could be used for like I don't know, to help give like turkeys and just Thanksgiving food for people to eat and stuff.
Kind of like a can drive.
Oh,
yeah, like a can drive.
Nate did a beats giving at that the cafe, the beauty cafe.
Monte Carlo.
Yeah, I don't think anybody realized it, but I know they had something similar. This wasn't here, Los Angeles. It was just Nate and I guess, the owner of that cafe. But that's a good idea though, for sure. Or maybe do something in conjunction with Be the Cafe.
Yeah. It would be nice if they, because I didn't get to make it. I wanted to so bad, but it didn't work out. It would be nice if they extended like the smoothie thing.
Yeah, right. Hopefully next time.
I was thinking that we're always like, sorry, I'll try and make this brief, but I was thinking that they should do. I think I had 2 or 3 ideas. If I can think of the third one, I'll bring it up. But the first one, I think I mentioned it in the first live we did about this event when we first found out. If they were to, I don't know, like, because Jen was saying make it a Saturday so that, people with, PTO and everything can do it. But if they ever do it again, like on a Friday, and it might be better to do it during the summer, maybe or if they did do it in December, maybe find a day where it's not like super cold if they can. I don't know how they would do it. So the next day of the Saturday morning cartoons, kind of like how they bring the kids in the next day for their own little Halloween thing on that Sunday after Thriller night, and they have their fun, they dress up and everything. But like, if they also gave them another day to be there after the King of Popcorn event, Saturday morning cartoons, and they can have like a marathon of like J5, the J5 cartoon. They can have cereal, breakfast, and then I was thinking if it was the day before Christmas, or not day before Christmas, around Christmas time or in December, we bring a gift or a toy the night before or something, or if it's or even if it's like in the summertime or something like that, we could bring something, maybe like clothes or like socks or food or something, so that they can hand it out or give it out or it doesn't even have to be the next day. It could just be just to have in like a stock or something, so they can help out families and stuff. And I was thinking like for the cartoon, the morning, like they could do like sort of like a pajama day, have stuffed animals or something, or like give the kids stuffed animals, something like that. Have it fun, like fun activities, games and stuff. And then I was also thinking, because I know a lot of people, they're like, oh, it's too expensive and stuff. And like I said, they're working on making events so that more people can have opportunity to come, and different types of events. So I was thinking maybe, because they do have to make their money for this organization so they can keep helping people.
Right.
If they did like a carnival type thing where
that's cool,
there is an entry fee, but you have to so you pay this a cheaper entry fee. But if you want to participate or like do stuff, you can buy tickets or raffle tickets, or like I know like in school carnivals they have the punch cards, and maybe buy more punch cards and stuff in order to play the games or participate in the activities and stuff. And that way they can make the money. So like if you want to do stuff, you have to pay for it, kind of that type of thing. And I think that was the only thing. If I could think of the third idea, then I'll say it. I think it was something small. But yeah, if anyone else in the comments has event ideas, because they were wanting to hear from everybody, feel free to put that, even if you're like watching the replay.
They said you could even email John directly if you have ideas.
Oh.
Even for like the can drive and like for donating clothing, they can have that for every event. Like they'll have like a box there for everyone. We can donate something and bring something. You just know that if you're going, you just bring a can or a gift cards. But you can also do gift cards too. That can help too, the families.
Heck yeah. Actually,
Yeah.
gift cards probably would be a little bit more effective. Because let's say um, Target has toys, but maybe the family may not like. Plus, kids like video games now, so maybe like donate a $50 gift card to Target so that you can get the toy or the video game of their choice.
Or they can do Target. Target has toys, they have clothes, they have
Food, they
groceries.
have everything.
Oh
Yeah,
yeah,
Walmart does
yep,
too. Yeah.
That'd be kind of
yep.
cool if there was a partnership with Target and that foundation because they literally have everything. Literally.
Yeah.
Right.
Yeah.
Is Target
Hmm.
popular in Cali like it is in New York?
Yeah, I think
There
so.
was some near our hotel.
Yeah.
Oh,
I think Target's very popular.
say less. No, usually when we travel, it's Walmart. I never can find a Target.
Really?
If you look at all our vlogs, we're always at Walmart. I don't have a Walmart credit card.
You guys don't have Walmart in New York, do you?
Only upstate. It's very far from us.
Oh, yeah. My niece was saying that. She's like, we
What?
don't have Walmart. I'm like, what?
Mhm.
There's
Or
some
maybe.
reason behind that though.
Oh.
That's done on purpose. I don't
Oh.
care. It's like, okay.
Huh.
I
Or
like
maybe
Target
they.
better anyway.
Sorry. I was just thinking out loud. Maybe kind of how like they're working with the cafe. Maybe if there's some sort of like local grocery store, like a family owned. I don't know if they have any of those in the area. Maybe they can like do work with them and because like Target and Walmart, they're like well known big business and stuff. But if they could work with like a local smaller business or grocery store, I don't know. I don't know how that could.
You know, Target has that one circle thing that they can like partner with different foundations and they can donate. What is
Right.
it called? Target. Because I know every time I shop at Target, they ask me like to vote
Pick.
for a charity or
Mm-hmm.
something.
Mm-hmm.
They can partner with that. Let me see if I can pull it up on my phone.
Oh, you can vote for a charity?
Yeah, you can give your points. Okay, so I have it's a Target circle. Is it Target circle? Looking it up on here. I got 20 votes available. Oh, how do I do this? A vote nonprofit. Let me turn off my blur. Let's see. Maybe they can do something like that. Where is it? Virtual background off. Can you guys see it on there? And you can vote for.
Oh.
Hold on, brightness. You can give your votes for different charities and stuff.
Is Hillary
Yeah.
in there? On the
No, it's
list?
not. But they can try to get on there. They have United Service Organization, National Urban Fellows, Carroll County Emergency Shelter, Meals on Wheels America. So, and you can give them your votes, and you can select how many votes you want to give them. And I think they give like a big donation to them.
Oh, wow. Yeah, that would be.
So if they can get on there, that'd be fantastic.
Mm-hmm.
How it works: support local nonprofits. A Target selects a new set of local nonprofits every 3 months. Can you see it on there?
Mm-hmm.
And then next, vote for your favorite.
That would definitely be nice.
And next,
Yeah.
watch the love spread. I don't know if you can see it on there. And then you just select your vote. And like I can give this charity 4 votes, and then I can select, depending on how much you shop, you get different types of votes. So I
Mm-hmm.
have 28 votes. I can give them 4, and then the other one 20, or I can just split them however I want. And then see here results. Hold on, how can I make it focus on my phone?
Let me see it. I see it. Results are in core community high heels. Good camera.
Wow.
Estoy en la cámara. Oh, sorry. Someone came in.
I
Yeah.
just realized. Do these sweatshirts Glow in the dark? Hold up.
Which shirts?
The one, look at Jen's shirt. It's like
Should I have gotten one?
Oh, does
find
it?
out right now. I got a black light.
That'd be cool. That'd be dope.
Glow in the dark.
Second. I'm gonna turn all my lights off. We're gonna find out right now. I'm like, is she glowing in the dark?
Oh, Cheryl said a gift registry would be good.
Oh, right.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Wow. Wait, it kind of. Oh, wait. I was like, is that it? I think that's a light or something.
No, I don't think.
No, I think it.
No.
I'm afraid if I turn this off, I will turn off my live.
I think it's my lighting.
No, I'm going to turn all my lights off. Give me 1 second. I said, is this thing lighting up? Oh, but then again, my black light's over me. Give me one. Let me turn off this light.
I have blue lights on.
I just gotta turn this switch on now. I think this thing lights up. There's no other light in here. Y'all see me, right?
Is it completely dark in there? Is there like no lights at all?
The computer, that's the issue. The computer's lighting up.
Oh.
It doesn't glow in the dark.
It doesn't?
She in the dark.
Oh wait, no, it does.
No,
it does.
But, no,
yeah, it does.
Wait, can you guys see now?
No.
I have the screens off. I can't see
y'all.
y'all.
In the dark, but it responds to the what do they call those lights? Hold on,
the black light.
It's responding to this light right here.
Yeah.
I'm like, oh.
Are we back? We're back in action.
Sorry, I get distracted easy. I'm like a kid some days. I'll be like, yellow. now
Squirrel.
I want it off. Squirrel. All right, we're going to change the vibe.
Here's another idea. Course Correction said they should have a Winter Wonderland event. And play the Jackson 5 Christmas album.
Yes.
Oh.
And they can stream it from Station Head, y'all. Station
Head.
So cool.
We can have like a Station Head DJ party there.
Mm-hmm.
By the way, did we get the results for the Jackson 5 Christmas album? Does anybody know how far we charted?
We got to number 37 for Santa Claus. Santa Claus coming to town. I mean, it's not horrible. Like, at least we're on the Billboard Hot 100, but
right, came out in the 70s.
Yeah.
Put in perspective.
Timeless.
Next year. It's always next year.
Right. And then they also said in the future it'd be great to have a Jacksons or Janet do a Tiny Desk from the house or Earth Day event there.
Nice.
Wow.
Yo, they do got that stage. If the Jacksons want to give, if they want to do a concert,
acoustic.
You already know.
Unplugged.
I want 3T. I want 3T for that anniversary that's coming up in what? 2025.
Technically, there's one next year, but then there's one after. But even if they did, like, they could do like a mini concert event type thing, like where they had 3T, Janet, the Jacksons, Paris, Jafar. Yashi can do. Yep. Yashi can do like poetry.
And TJ have their own thing.
At Jackson's open mic night or something. Oh, what if they did a talent show?
They're not gonna
for a new talent. I'm here for the Jacksons.
Yeah.
She said, I don't want to see none of these fans sing.
Yeah.
No, I'm here for the Jacksons.
Yeah.
But
I want an unplugged, like acoustic, very summer campfire.
Could you imagine freaking Paris on the guitar and Jafar and her singing together?
That'd be crazy.
A live recreation of 2300 Jackson Street.
Yeah.
Oh my goodness. Oh, if they did a remix. Oh my gosh.
I've been wanting them to remake that song with the Next Generation.
Yeah.
For a minute now. Oh my god.
You had TJ doing his acoustics. I'm like,
mm-hmm.
No one
like you. And then ended out with, I got a feeling the future. Yes. Oh my gosh.
Yeah.
Oh man. There's so many good ideas. I feel like we're like all ideas out at the moment.
I need to level up my money though, because I be like, I want to be at all the events.
I know.
It's been such a tough year though.
We need to get sponsored to move out there.
Oh my god, that would make MJFANGIRL and Dexter so happy. Where would we live though? What could we afford?
Can we live in a house together?
Right.
You'll see me in the trailer outside of Havenhurst, like, this is where I live. That'd be cool.
Oh my god.
I know my
sleeping bag at the gazebo.
Let me sleep in one of them 9 rooms. One of them 9 rooms.
The way you took that whole thing in with the gazebo and you were just sitting there. And I can't begin to tell y'all, like when you do something you thought you would never experience, I can't begin how that changes your whole entire life. You'll never be the same, none of y'all. Like Jennifer's been doing some awesome things since as long as I've known her. But I still say Havenhurst has trumped everything I've done, including Paris. I was just like, am I in this house?
Yeah. Yeah,
it's
like
changing.
It really is.
I know you were already gone. Go ahead.
She's like, I timed it by the millisecond. Oh god. I just want to say, like, at the time that I had that picture when I was like at the intro, when I was like showing myself younger, I think I was like, I had just turned 14. That was my birthday party. It was supposed to be Michael Jackson theme. I didn't even have a Michael Jackson t-shirt. I didn't have a Janet t-shirt. I didn't have a Jackson t-shirt. Nothing. I had to make my own, or like bootleg my own merch together. Like I printed out. We had a black and white printer. I was taping pictures to the wall, using up all my mama's ink. And I never would have thought like I, got here. It just, I mean, it takes work. It takes determination,
because we don't have money.
Right.
Like, I was like, I still don't have money. I just spend my tax return or my YouTube money to do some of this stuff. I promise you, I don't make more than $1,000 a year on YouTube per year. So I'm not one of people like, I make 6 figures. I barely make 1,000.
I'm gonna try to find my first picture at the gates for the blog, if I do a blog.
For Havenhurst?
Yeah, I'm gonna try to find my first picture ever at those gates.
Behind the gate.
Yeah.
The girls got pictures like that. I know Honey has one from like 2010 to that. Like the girls used to go to California way before me, but I don't think they were more like a associate to me when I first met them. But they were doing big trips way before me. I was still like doing the New York thing, like which I forgot to mention. Which one did I like between Thriller Night and King of Popcorn?
Ooh, drum roll.
Because I'm a ratchet party girl. And I don't party no more. I'm always going to pick Thriller Night.
I'm putting you on the spot.
I'm a Thriller Night kind of person. I like the dance.
It was music.
But I think both events are worth going to, if that makes any sense. But I'm the only one who said that. Either people said it was tied, or they liked the King of Popcorn more. So,
what was it about it that?
They like the quietness and the intimacy, and I do too. But like I said, I love to party, and like this is the only party I go to is this one. So I look forward to Thriller Night partying. That's all.
I think I would love that aspect because the next day we were on the Hollywood Walk of Fame having that. Was he like a tribute dancer?
Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah.
We were making him play. He's supposed to be working. We making him play Michael and Janet's music, and he's performing for us and stuff.
I mean,
It was fun.
Me and Jen and Tori was in Vegas. I was dancing in the middle of the street. Like, I just like to dance.
It's fun.
Nothing stops me. So I mean, we could have danced at Havenhurst, but this time, but it just felt like it was that one girl with the pretty long hair, and like y'all had your moments. I just felt like if you were reading the room, you're just like, okay, don't dance. Like,
yeah.
I'll just chill because all of y'all are chilling right now.
I mean, we had a whole moment, but
wait, that was to answer your question, Mar. Hey, Mar. I'm gonna add that into my favorite moments. We took the cotton candy, Beat It was playing, and me and Jen reenacted the gangsters in the night fight. And they started recording us and
boy.
And then we were dancing and singing to "God Till It's Gone" by Janet.
Yeah.
And then everybody who walked into the frame started like dancing with us and stuff.
I have to put that in the video.
They did have a DJ and a live band, but I felt like there was a handful of us that wanted to dance, and everybody else was chill, like chill. So I just felt like, oh, okay, I'm just going to read the energy and just bop my head and call it a day. I like to party. I really do.
I'm down for both. Like, you know what? What if they just did a dance party and just had a dance party event?
No, that's Thriller Night. That's Thriller Night, legitly.
Havenhurst 54.
I was thinking some of us
is when they have the live performances. That otherwise than that, that's 100%. That's a party. That's a party.
Wait, Off the Wall turns 45 next year. What if they did like Thriller Night Off the Wall? They had a disco theme. They called it Havenhurst 54.
Well, yeah, Havenhurst 54 instead of Thriller Nights.
Yeah.
Those silent disco party with the headphones.
Those are fun.
In New York.
Those are fun. I did one at Disney World for New Year's. That's fun and hilarious at the same time.
You take your headphones off.
Everybody's dancing different.
And you hear people like all over the place. Because everybody's listening to different songs at the same time. Because you have different stations that you can tune in. So somebody might be like listening to Thriller, then the person might be listening to like Break of Dawn, and then this person might be listening to like Burn This Disco Out. Then somebody might be listening to like the Christmas songs from the Jackson 5s. Like, it's just random and it's fun. That'd be cool.
That would be, there's a lot. There's a lot. I'm glad we got this because I sure did not take notes. So I have to come back and look at this. Oh my God, that would be so fun. That will be fun. 54. And then, oh my God, I'm just thinking about that. Sorry, y'all. Also, for those who visited Havenhurst for the first time at the event, please share. Oh, y'all want to reshare that again about like your first experience?
Yeah. Who
wants to go first? And Trish, you can answer this too because you you had a first experience, like eventually, like I mean before us, but
it's still different.
You don't remember your experience first getting behind the gates?
It was insane. It's still insane. The only reason why I wasn't so reactive, because remember I had no sleep before the trip. I was just trying to make sure I didn't pass out. Like, no, that was it's the reason why I worked so hard, because I was just like, if I can go to Havenhurst, what else could I do past this? So I'm just
right.
Do possible things for the family, and because I'm inspired by the Jacksons. I don't try to be the Jacksons. I don't try to like mimic their life, but their story is just so inspiring because you saw where they came from, and they don't seem like other celebrities. I don't even want to call them celebrities. They don't act like the rest of them.
Mm-hmm.
They act like normal people. Like they're just putting a lot of hard work and it just paid off.
Yeah.
So I'm like, I don't know how they act privately, but publicly, they don't act like these celebrities in New York. I told you I'm not a fan of celebrities. I say it all the time. I'm like, like, I'd be like, are you a Jackson? Okay, then I don't care.
I'll say like I definitely calmed down by the time I got to the gates, but y'all, as I said before, I was screaming in the car. I was like, oh my God. Like I remember being there like at the airport and stuff, like in the night before, I was like, I'm going to Havenhurst. What in the world? What is my life? So I was really excited, but the atmosphere was chill, and so like it kind of rubs off on you, like you're calm until it's time to dance and you want to dance and you be like, but yeah. Jen, Jess.
It was just incredible. I mean, like I couldn't believe that I actually made it through those gates after standing in front of those gates and just dreaming of like, will I ever get to go through? Because I did plan to go to Thriller Nights, but with going to different places here and there, just like it never worked out. And I don't celebrate Halloween, so I kind of felt like off. I would only be going just because it's some like Michael event. I would just be like, oh, it's just Michael. It's a dance party. It's not really Halloween. So for this event to happen, it's just like a holiday. Well, it wasn't really a holiday, but for me, it was like a holiday trip. Christmas, which I do celebrate. I mean, like it was just like the perfect time and the perfect first event for it. And just being there, like just being in history, and you seeing the fountain where Michael, like, was silly with his sister, and the window in his room. I mean, we didn't go inside, but just knowing that his room was there, and the koi pond, it was incredible. And I can't wait to go again. Hopefully soon.
Yeah.
I think I'm with Jen too, because I wanted to go to Thriller Nights, but I don't celebrate Halloween either. So the fact that this came up in December, and I was just thinking, I was like, oh my gosh, I really want to go. I was always like, if they had a party or something, and like a Christmas party or something, I was like, I would go. And then this came up, and I was just like, oh my gosh, I have to go. So I made sure I went. And when I first like walked in, I'm like Trish. I didn't get a lot of sleep, and because of all the stress that was in my body from just being anxious getting on a plane and everything, I was just trying to make sure I didn't pass out, trying to make sure I didn't, I have myself out there looking crazy. But it was overwhelming because I have been a fan since I was young. And I'm here, and I can show y'all. Hold on just a second. This is the book I was talking about. I think I told y'all about it.
Oh my gosh.
And
wait.
Hold on, let me see. I'm gonna turn my camera around. Hold on just a second. Can I do that?
Yeah, there should be a way. Oh, you're on mobile, right?
Yeah. Well, let me just turn a.
No, it's the same, but you have to go to settings, camera, and then you gotta flip it. Oh, actually, well now it's different because I'm on my computer.
Oh, I got you. Here it is. Okay. So this is Jackson 5.
Yeah.
This got to be a different house. Oh, I think this was a different place, but looking. Hold on.
Didn't they have a house before they moved to Havenhurst?
Yes.
Yeah.
Yes.
Was Havenhurst in here? Because I'm getting a little. Oh!
I love that picture. He's so cute.
That's like the picture for the pool.
Yes.
I'm getting kind of far, and he moved, and there was at some point at the victory tour.
They had that at Five Below in 2009.
Wow.
Wow.
That was the. Wow. Well, I didn't even know. Five Below wasn't in New York like that back then.
Well, I didn't get this from Five Below. I got this from. Where did I get this from? I think I got it from Walmart. I think. Okay, maybe this. Yeah, it goes. It goes like there's a lot, and I think the end. Yeah, this is it.
Oh.
Yep. Let me see. I even think if you go to the very end. Oh yeah, the ceremony. Yeah.
Oh no, trigger warning.
I know.
He's so cute when he went to Gary. Oh my goodness. Sorry. Oh no, those pictures. Oh, no.
Good fish.
Or is it fresh?
Hey, New York.
Oh,
yeah.
That's my background, my phone background.
Yep. This is like this book has him and Liz. Oh, him when he saw his
They can't never get a wax figure right.
If you know, you know. Him and Diana. Yeah, this is. I'm trying to see if I saw the house. I think I did. I don't know. I think this is at Havenhurst. This picture here.
Oh, that was in Jamaica.
Oh, there we go.
Okay,
well.
How I know that? I think it was.
Oh, here we go.
That's where the sunken living room was.
Yeah, and that was the staircase.
Oh my God, we were there.
Which is crazy. And I think, this is going back to Gary, Indiana now.
I'm going back to Indiana.
The author of this book was, just so if you guys want to get it, his is Tim Hill. So yeah, I kind of went off because I thought I would be able to see it in here, but it's probably in here, but I'll just skip pages. But being able to see it in pictures and then walk in and actually see the actual house, I just was like, and like Jen said, it is a little, it looks like it's smaller than the pictures, but regardless, like, I just was like, I'm here. Like, I'm walking around, even going in and sitting on the couches, it just was, I don't know. If we ever get a chance to go to Neverland, I don't know what in the world.
That's it. That's a wrap.
Sobbing.
That's a wrap.
All right, everybody. That's a wrap.
Exactly.
Prince, you're gonna have to call the EMS for stretchers.
Yeah.
Yes. He said it was gonna be like
was crying in front of me, and I'm not a cry. I am a crier, but not crying for things like that. They opened the gate. I started crying. So Shaya was gonna be like, "Yo, you all right?" So then that's the first time I met the Germany girls, and they're like, "Are you okay?" I'm like, "Oh no."
For which one?
Neverland, when they open up the gates.
Oh yeah.
And imagine if they have the membership thing going on, and you get to get it, like if they ever in the future, like if there ever is an event there or whatever, and you get to have that exclusive like early access before anybody gets in.
That'd be dope.
Oh, wait, that's what I think that might have been the idea I had. Maybe like for the carnival thing, at Havenhurst, like maybe they'll bring in like some, I don't know, animals. Maybe like baby animals, like a petting zoo. Yes.
Yeah.
And maybe like a baby tiger, kind of like
not make their insurance go through the roof.
It could be like $10,000. Yeah, like it don't gotta be a baby tiger. Tigers are just my favorite animal, but just like a petting zoo or something. Yeah. You can feed the animals and feed the fish in the. I don't know if you can feed the fish in the pond, but you know what I'm saying.
Can you imagine if somebody tried to feed the fish? You're like, you're out. You're so out.
Yep,
you're out.
Oh, it's no problem. It's okay.
You're good.
I'll talk about it all day, every day. Oh my gosh, I can't wait to go back. Especially hanging out with y'all was really fun too.
Yeah.
Uh-huh.
I really had. That's the first time meeting you too.
Yes.
Did you ever meet Tori before this, or that was your first time as well?
Yeah, it's my first time meeting everybody in person.
Yeah, we were.
Look at the last comment. The
You
exhibit
know
will
what?
be
I don't want to
called.
say anything on this live, but if you watch my post from the live, there's some tea in there directly from the source. That's all I'm going to say.
You said there's what?
Some tea. There's some tea about plans.
Oh yes.
So I condensed the 2-hour live down to 35 minutes. You might want to watch it.
Oh, I meant to put that in here. There's a lot of stuff. I'm sorry. But yes, go watch
chaotic. We just came home, went back to work. It's a hot mess. We're all tired.
Y'all, I feel like I have to confess this. I've been hitting the ground running. When I got back home, I got home at like 11, maybe 12-ish. I stayed up until 7 a.m. editing. Got most of it done. Woke up at like 1. Worked on us some more. Went to work at 6 p.m. Stayed up again the next night until 4 or 5. Yeah, I've been on the. So yeah, that's why I was kind of scatterbrained at this, and it was my first time doing this type of like recap.
That's another thing, to have an event like this during Christmas. Now I'm co-hosting the Christmas party, gifts, food. Actually, I have to get off this live soon. I gotta cook because I gotta drop off the food tomorrow. Plus go to work. So, because it's a long story where I gotta do everything so early. But I was like, it's Christmas, but I'm just glad I'm not the main host. It's like if I was the main host, I would have never been able to go. It's a lie.
Yeah, like I went 24 hours after LA. I didn't go to sleep because my flight was so early. And then I had to travel to the Nashville.
How was that?
I was like, no sleep. Yeah, I went to go see the Jacksons in Nashville.
Oh, you're going to have to tell me.
No, they didn't have a meet and greet, but...
Whoa.
Did you see Terrell? Sorry.
I'll save that for the vlog. Keep an eye out for
the vlog. Okay. Oh. You saw Marlon?
Keep it in the closet. Watch the vlog.
Okay. Let me hush. All right, y'all.
That's like, what, 3 vlogs? For the popcorn and for LA and Nashville? I don't even know how I'm going to do that.
You can do it.
We'll see.
You can do it. Oh, gosh. Well, any last thoughts, comments about this event?
I can't wait to go back.
Recommend, definitely. If I have the money, I'm going back.
Yes.
Yeah.
Please, weekends, so we can make it to all of them.
Please, warmer weather.
Warmer weather. Bring back the churros and the chicken sandwiches.
Please, yes.
Yes.
And the popcorn, the hot sauce, the spray butter.
Still plenty. I like the Mexican bar.
Yeah.
The
drinks.
Bar was popping.
Thank you for the drinks. I appreciate.
Yes. And thanks for the love. Like John and Prince, I thought it was Paris. Hey Paris. John and Prince are really, really cool. Like that's the first time I really got to talk to John. And we've met before, but I met him during Thriller Night. Thriller Night was so hectic. It was so hectic. It was a whole different energy. So I got to actually talk to him this time. Cool guy.
Yeah, they're very nice. I really respect them and appreciate them because they do a lot. And Prince is busy, and he still was able to help with this event and be there at the event and stuff. And John put this event together and paid a lot of attention to detail because yes, we had spray butter and Tabasco sauce.
Yes,
wonderful.
And it was all vegan.
Oh, and it was really good too.
It was. I'm tempted to have some tonight because I'm about to. I guess later tonight I'll have my own little watch party on Netflix. But yeah, that was pretty much it. Of course, if you came in later, we went in depth, had a lot of ideas. So watch the replay if you would like to, and share your ideas in the replay comments, and be sure to follow, subscribe. My special guest from today, they're in the description. I will have to add Rocky in there, but hers is Rocky's World 777. Make sure you subscribe. And if you have any questions, leave them below as well, and I'll try to answer them to the best of my abilities. But thank you guys for joining me. This was a fun recap. Y'all are awesome. Y'all are
Thank you for having us.
Wonderful guests. Of course. Of course.
Show off the merch.
All right.
Show off the merch.
King of Popcorn.
Hey.
Thank you, Nate.
Look,
and
I
in
put this.
response to black light, make sure I turn off my light though, so y'all can see it. I was like, it's the little things for me. It's the little things.
Mm-hmm.
Right? Why is this stuff still in here? I'm trying to figure out what light activates the black light. You know it's activated, turn the rest off. It glows. You can't. Oh wait. Big old spotlight on me. There we go.
All right, y'all. Ooh, we'll end it off with this.
I got a glorious, sir.
Hey, at least it's green. It matches the theme.
Right, look.
We got it really nice. All right, bye, y'all. Have a good night.